And welcome to the next episode of Art of the Roll.
Art of the Roll!
Art of the Roll, the episode where we all die.
Woohoo!
That is correct.
At the hands of Ralph, who's just turned to the dark side. Yeah.
Welcome to the dark side.
With,
Some quick announcements. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. If you got something
That's
important
fine.
to say, Fitz, okay.
Not at all. I was just gonna say, with Greg's demon, with Greyhide's demon, that's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's not my demon. I didn't come up with it. Anyways, first of all, we will not have Fig/Alpha today. Very sorry, but she is out today, as they say in Canada. She had something to do. She couldn't get around it, and it's just part of her job. So we won't be seeing her. She'll be back next time, though.
That's all right, because
miss
Enigma
you.
is bringing the hotness.
Yes.
That's right. Any hotness, please direct yourself to Enigma.
I think she's overflowing with hotness and probably should lend some to us, if I'm, Can we borrow
Especially
some of your
me.
hotness?
I mean,
I need a more plunging neckline, personally. But, anywho.
I don't know.
Check
Greg,
out,
I think you're doing all. Oh,
Yeah? Yeah, no. I am doing pretty good. Here, let me pull it down some more. Anyways, check out Tabletop RPG Music on Patreon. It's where we get all our music from. You're hearing it right now, yay. As always, check out our Linktree and especially our Discord, because we always have things going on there, including episode summaries. So in case you miss an episode, you can just read the summary and pick up the next live session. There's our Linktree. It's linktree/Art of the Roll. And yeah, join our Discord. You can ask questions, ask me questions, ask players questions, anything you want. You can also talk about anything you want. So it's fun. Also, sometimes when you're dungeon diving, usually all you have is this bread that feeds you for a day, but then you get diabetes and you lose a foot. So it's much better, if you can, to always eat Emi ramen, because Emi ramen is a low-carb solution to be able to eat ramen. It's it's ramen, so it can be on the go if you want, and well, kinda. And it's great. If you go to Emi Ramen, there's the link on the screen. What is the coupon code? It's Art of the Roll, no spaces. Type that in as coupon code, and you get $5 off.
Fight
And it helps
diabetes.
Fight
At
diabetes.
fight dive.
Speaking of diabetes, also check out the Super Geeked Up episode that aired yesterday with our own Mark and JCK. Almost said Greyhide and Enigma. They were on Super Geeked Up. Check them out on YouTube. They also have their own web series that does very well.
Yeah.
Yay! Did
Super
you guys get
nonstop.
diabetes on the show? Is that?
We talked about
Was
diabetes. Or Wilford. We did improv, and one of the characters was Wilford Brimley.
Yeah.
Not me, but I think Jeff played Wilford Brimley.
Beautiful.
It was pretty funny.
Are we doing the private screening tonight? Is that in the cards, Greg?
Thank you for reminding me. Check out Bloody Baxters, their Instagram. It's on the screen right now. It's a movie that was written, directed, produced, a lot of it, and the main actor was
Greyhide.
Mark. Yeah. Yes, Greyhide. I keep saying almost Greyhide. Also, everybody else in here was also on it.
Yeah. Mike and Jessica.
As a extra bonus, anyone who is going to stay around and at the end of our stream, we're going to have a private showing of it. And I'll remind again halfway through the episode. But if you stick around after, we can pull you into Restream. The first, what would it be, like 5 people, I guess, that say they want to be part of it, we'll pull them in and we can watch a private showing. We can't put it public because of contractual obligations.
Yes.
But
we can do a private screening, and I'd love to hear everyone's feedback afterwards, and it'd be good to get it in real time and, just to see what everyone's reaction to the movie is. And, but yeah, anyone who's interested in watching The Bloody Baxters, it's a 21-minute horror film, and it's a blast. I think it's pretty cool. And I think it'll be the first time. I think, Jess, you've seen it, but I think it'll be the first time Mike sees it. So,
Cool. It looks like Gabe got his shipment the other day, so he'll be trying it tonight. As a reminder, our moderator, Rena, suggests cooking it a little bit longer than what it says on the package. Just like a minute longer or something. But it's up to you, of course.
Unless you like it al dente.
Al dente. But yeah. Oh yeah, you should have seen.
Angelo prefers it al dente.
Yeah. You should have seen Jess as Batman. It was the best. It was a big hit. For some reason, Batman had a microphone. It was weird.
Oh, she was miming Batman was miming a microphone instead of using the actual microphone.
Yeah, she had a microphone in front of her, but she mimed a microphone. It was great.
That means you've taken improv classes. If you've taken improv classes, we just sort of mime stuff, like, because we never have the actual prop there. So it's weird when we actually have a prop that works. So I would have done the same.
Guys are so great. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Do you do like this thing too? Like, I am a superhero.
Oh yeah, for Hawkman, absolutely, we use that one.
Yeah. Cool. Anyways, with that, let's roll the intro. Yeah. I have to find it. I should get better at this. Oh. I kind of wish we could go off mute while it's playing so people could hear my own rendition of it as it's playing. But is that a foot?
I don't know. Where?
Oh, that's your hand. I thought you were putting your foot up. I was like, I mean, I guess some
that'd
people
be rude, but if people are into that, I mean, people will pay to see feet. I don't know about my feet, but people will pay extra to see feet.
If you want to see Greyhide's foot, put something in the chat.
I'm probably going to get more interest in that than actually seeing the Bloody Baxters. If you want to see Bloody Baxters, say so in the chat. Just,
say you're interested in Bloody Baxters in the chat, and we'll pull you in.
Fine.
And the feet.
And the feet. That'll be on his.
Screaming Dragon
Fitz
is
also
in.
topless in the.
Oh really? Did Fitz just freeze? Yeah, he's topless in the show, so you'll get to see Fitz topless.
Oh yeah, you get to see his nipples for sure.
Luckily, not bottomless.
No.
That's his other show. You should check out Snowblind.
Yes.
But
cool. Yeah.
What's up, Master Sprout?
Oh, Hoity is Jeff. Is that right?
Hey! Hoity 822. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, Jeff.
I don't know.
My friend,
I don't know, actually.
One of my acting friends, Jeff. He was in my.
Oh, not the Jeff yesterday.
No.
Okay.
Well,
hello,
welcome,
Jeff.
Nonetheless, Jeff. Other Jeff.
Other Jeff.
As a reminder, anybody, if you watch, you get free channel points. They're at the bottom of your chat, a little button underneath where you type chat stuff, and you can spend channel points to do all number of things. There is a new channel point today. It is to make Fitz always give his internal dialogue of what's going on in his head. It's on sale for the cheapest one out there, but check it out later. So, last time we left off, our heroes started out. Oh no, they already did it, didn't they?
Fitz Joffrey.
Well, before the show, I mean, Fitz's inner monologue, he's just thinking about boobs right now, right? I'll let you handle it. I mean, I just assume.
He's standing there thinking, oh my god, look at the pecs on this Ralph. He is a significantly more well-built paladin than Greyhide. Greyhide needs to work out more often. Oh,
hey!
What?
That I'm pretty ripped paladin, but I do eat a lot of breakfast sandwiches, right?
It's not about the size of the pecs.
Yes.
But anyways.
My pecs are bigger, they're just not as hard and chiseled, you know what I mean? They're sort of a little more jiggly.
Yeah,
I think like the Hall of Justice. The Hall of Justice probably has like a gym in the basement that he's on the regular. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go down for the steam room, right, and hang with the guys, but I don't need to lift, right? That's
Greyhide has the Chung Li, or not Chung. What's the guy at the end of Bloodsport who can make his pecs go up and down?
I think that's Chong Li, right?
Yeah, Chong Li. He has the Chong Ling pecs.
Yeah.
But,
or the Hulkster could do that too, but it depends which sort of 80s stuff. Actually, I like Bloodsport too. That's a classic.
That is true, and it's also how you twerk them, which is always true. Yeah. So anyways, last we left off was people coming back from Kira as a reminder, around that time, people noticed that Fitz was getting a little sick. You still are a little sick, coughing here and there. And also, you seem weirdly resistant to fire.
Right.
Also,
Enigma
what
tried
happened?
to burn me.
That's
No, I
right.
didn't. That never happened.
Yeah.
No, it pretty sure did.
We need to add a channel point, which is Enigma needs to deny the next thing that said. Just deny it.
That's really funny, actually.
Then you can trick her by
good.
saying Enigma's not a vampire, and then she'll have to say that she's a vampire.
Very manipulative.
Anyways, after you found Greyhide's sister and did that whole thing, you all made it back to Troll Skull. Did some talking when an old man showed up. After a bit, Greyhide realized this is the old man he was looking for a mission for Xvim, the one who was possessed by, his gauntlet was possessed by. He went up, he got a little orb from this guy that he was supposed to deposit at the Hall of Justice for some reason. It was like a metal contraption with a gem inside. And then Xvim asked him to kill the old man, because he was more useful as a soul than an old man, so Greyhide followed through. He killed the guy.
Killed him.
Killed
I
him.
apologize as I did it, And now his
Sorry.
watch is
No, you
ended.
did not. You
Sorry.
told him you were going. You told him that you good luck with your family, and then you killed him. You did not apologize. at
That's
all.
a euphemism. A euphemism for I'm sorry I'm about to murder you. It's a paladin thing.
It's a Canadian thing.
Right.
Yeah, so we totally say that in Canada all the time. We're all apologizing. I'm sorry I'm gonna murder you. I'm sorry there's too much bacon in my poutine.
Right. It's like
So, yeah,
a Canadian
in Canada,
story.
Correct.
According to Canadian law, it is not an admission of guilt when you tell someone they're sorry. Like,
Correct.
yeah, so
That is
it's
actually
it's written
true.
to law. Yeah.
Yep.
We also say
but
sorry
yes.
to be is also thank you. It also is hello. I'm sorry is also I love you. Right? It's
A sorry day to you.
When you use it as "I love you," that's bonus points right there.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Can-
But of
will you
course,
marry me?
Americans will say sorry. We say sorry.
Hey, sorry. Back at Troll School, the guy, you went up, talked to him, he gave you an orb, and you killed him. You stuffed him into a closet and you told Enigma, and Enigma went and snacked on him. Since Enigma was somewhat in her right mind, she decided to drop the body off out the window in the back alley, right in the front of the building. So that was good, I guess.
Yeah. Thank God we only have a corpse on our backyard, not our front lawn. Oh, good.
Correct. So then Greyhide went to the Hall of Justice on his own, under Paladin business. No one really believed him, so everybody decided to follow after him after they had like a 15-minute debate on what to do. So Greyhide got a 15-minute head start. He went to the Hall of Justice. He went inside of the hall, the very hall that he was given the Silver Gauntlet and became part of the Order of the Gauntlet. He saw Ralph there, and he took off the gauntlet right before you went in because he didn't want to see anyone to see this charcoal black gauntlet. You went in, you saw Ralph, and that's when you decided in a gust of inspiration, you told Ralph everything. You laid it all onto him. During that, you took the gauntlet, and after doing a save, you threw it aside with Ralph's help. You took the gem, and Ralph took the gem from you and tried to pound it on the ground to destroy the gem. And thank you, Tenchi954, for following. Unfortunately, you couldn't actually break the orb that the old man gave you, so Ralph deposited it in his backpack. You went outside, where Enigma and the rest of the group, Enigma turned into a bat right in front of a cab driver, and the cab driver's like, what the hell? So you guys did some diplomacy there. Enigma spied some of this happening and came back and turned back into a human right onto the cart. Freaked out the guy again. Greyhide and some others through some intimidation and some bribing got the guy to go on his way without reporting you all, hopefully, to anybody. Eventually, Savra showed up, the head of the Order of the Gauntlet, to try to deal with all this. She pointed out to Greyhide that, try using your powers, and Greyhide realized that he lost all his paladin powers. All of them. and that he was basically a not so great fighter at this point with no powers. No offense to Greyhide. From there, you went inside the Hall of Justice. She said perhaps you can get your powers back through a ritual of some sort. You went back into the Hall of Justice. Everybody followed. She asked Ralph to go get the gauntlet because it was needed for this ritual. Ralph picked up the gauntlet and rolled a terrible save. He immediately put on the gauntlet, took out his hammer, and hit the guard next to him, knocking the guard out immediately. This is not the guard. Knocking out the guard immediately. From there, the guard fell over unconscious. Ralph looking ready to take on the rest of the group, and that is where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. So the last thing you said was roll for initiative, which
Everybody
we have
roll
not
for
done.
initiative.
So I guess that's what we do.
Oh, right.
Let me pull up the
Initiative.
game log. Go to battle.
To battle.
And lastly, do this thingamajigger here. And there we go.
Crap!
So,
All right.
this is the scene
I mean-
that you see. You see a giant cat. No.
Meow.
You see.
knew it.
Over here, with my pointy finger, you see Ralph standing right there. You see Savra right there. You see Greyhide over here. And then on the far edge over here, you have Fitz, Enigma, and Fig. So, someone just got something. Whoever gets the lowest roller gets a... Really? Whoever is the lowest roller gets a reroll.
Nice.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Very
Sprout,
nice.
master.
Thank you. Ralph! What are you doing? What's gotten into you? Except for that evil gauntlet of Xvim that turned me evil as well. What could it be?
My cat just turned off my microphone.
Oh, no.
Sorry about that.
You know, Greyhide, now would be a great time for you to tell us whatever you know about the glove thing. Because...
Well, it's
Don't
a
do it.
glove that made me strong and evil. And there's this guy Xvim. Oh, and he has the
Joffrey.
he has the power to choose an enemy and harvest his soul as long as he swears eternal vengeance to it. Yeah. so
Greyhide,
that's
you
the
realize
other
that this is ridiculous. You took your glove, you dropped it on the floor, and now you're totally surprised when Ralph just walks over, picks it up. Now he's a demon, and all the pectoral muscles and squats in the world is not going to save him now. Sometimes I just
before
get
we
so
start-
frustrated with you.
Before we start, we need
that
a
allowed?
Fitz internal dialogue, and we need a mood swing from Greyhide, because people still love that one.
That was my internal dialogue right there. But I can
Oh,
do
you
it.
didn't
You,
even
you
say it
were
out
in the
loud?
midst of yeah. So you were he just pretty much unloaded on me, your friend Greyhide of all
I didn't-
times. You stabbed me in the back.
That
Come on,
wasn't
we
a-
need to
that-
pull together and fight my best friend and kill him.
Greyhide gets a reroll, by the way, since you got the lowest roll.
I got the lowest roll. I rolled a 14. Wow.
I know,
Okay.
it's crazy.
Well,
Right,
thank
we
you
were
for the
ready.
reroll. I call upon the strength of generic fighters and the deities that support them, which are nobody.
Jesus.
That's my mood
You know-
swing because I'm not a paladin anymore. I'm a generic ass fighter.
Well, Ralph rolled terribly.
Good.
But he's still
Fitz
getting used
got-
to the whole
oh,
glove
Jesus.
thing.
Yeah.
Fitz was ready.
Ooh, not as bad as Sava rolled. Amazing. Okay. First up in this situation. Hey, look, you can see my, you can kind of see my... Get that out of the screen. So, Enigma, you are the first up. You are right here. On the map.
Okay.
This is Ralph that just got possessed by the glove.
Okay.
This is the soldier on the ground that just got knocked out by him with a hammer.
Can I? So I guess I can't hide if he can already see me, right?
Enigma.
You have to give someone the finger soon, but you can look for places to hide. There's actually a bit of an altar here that you can go up and around. There's a column over here. You got a column over here. I don't know if you can make it that far. You can move 5 squares, basically. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, can I start heading towards the column that's like, no, you know what? I'm going to go to the altar.
To the altar?
Yeah, I'm going to hide by the altar just to get a bit closer.
Okay.
And then can I try to shoot him with my short bow?
Yep. You want to hide first?
Yes, please.
Go ahead and do your stealth, and then do your attack.
Alrighty.
I'm rooting for you, Enigma.
Right before I hide, I'm going to slip Fitz the finger.
To me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Releasing my
Does she have
inner
enough
monologue.
moves to do that? Yeah.
Dear God, Enigma. I mean, it wasn't my fault. I rejected you out of thinking that was the best thing for the entire party, and now you're just never letting me go, isn't it? You just.
Joffrey.
Oh my God. You know, and I don't know if Greyhide heard that. You know, I used to think that being a paladin was being boring and dull and stuffy, but you know, Savra's thighs could crack a man's member in half, and that just really gets me going. Look at that scar. She's so rugged, you know. I really want a rugged. Hello. Sorry. Hi, Safra.
Focus, Fitz, Jeffrey.
What?
I think
Yes.
I misunderstood when you said internal monologue. You're saying that you say it out loud.
Oh, what? What did you
I was
think it
thinking you would just tell everybody what you were thinking, like the chat, but no, you're actually saying it out loud, so everybody hears it. That's even better.
Okay. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
just
so you're
the
doing it
filter
right.
between
Yep.
between his brain and his mouth just
Here.
temporarily glitches.
There
are
Mr.
some
Sprout
very
gave,
mighty
inspiration.
thighs.
Gave
Wow,
inspiration
fuck.
to appear and be used in the darkest time on the darkest night. So, first stealth, you rolled a 23. He doesn't, well, sorry. I actually needed to bring up the character, because that is actually really close. But he does not see you. So you get to roll with advantage. Go ahead and do your attack with advantage. Sorry, jumping into combat, sometimes it takes me a bit to get into the headspace.
Awesome. Okay, so that. What? That was a shitty roll.
Ooh. Yeah, 8 is gonna miss. I will remind you that you have, you do have a reroll from
Can I reroll?
Lethal from 21 days ago.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Thank you, Lethal.
Yes.
If you're here, can I actually reroll? Because that was like
Yeah,
terrible.
you can reroll. Well, actually, yeah, you can just reroll.
That was terrible.
But you also have advantage because he didn't see you, so roll one more time.
Okay. Oh, the same thing?
Yeah, because he didn't see you, so actually you'd already get a reroll.
That was better.
Still 14. You shoot him. He doesn't dodge, but he's wearing plate mail and it just dinks right off of his plate mail.
That is so crappy.
Right. Because Enigma can only hit people when she's mugging innocent carriage drivers.
Let's see. Do you want to do anything else? You can use use the psychic blade if you want as a bonus action. No, you already used your bonus action to hide, so never mind.
I'm gonna record everything that Fitz says, add it to music, and make it the Fitz Jeffrey diss track. And we're gonna play it next week, because this is a dope ass diss track. Greyhide supports your new chosen career, Fitz. Man, this is awesome.
Okay, you guys are gonna hate
Just
me.
spitting it.
I don't even know if I can. So I can still do something?
What do you want to do? You still have some movement left. It depends what it is.
Can I try to shoot Fitz with my short bow?
Doesn't she
Oh.
also have a reroll? Did you?
She used
I
it
used
actually.
it.
She rolled 3 times and rolled not so
I
great.
don't think you can do another attack. Maybe.
No, you can't do another attack this round, unfortunately.
Oh darn it!
You would need to
Okay.
have a bonus action or an action for that.
Okay, well I'm just gonna flip Fitz the bird again and just say you're an asshole, No, no.
I'm not the one
Excellent.
mugging carriage drivers. Just
No, you
saying.
do much worse.
Fitz,
do I do
what
worse?
is Fitz gonna? What is Fitz gonna
Oh
do?
my God! He's gonna roll his eyes at Enigma, and he's going to. He's
Fitz Joffrey.
There.
summoning
internal
his.
monologue.
Another diss track from Fitz.
He's gonna summon his rapier, and he's gonna think to himself, all right, so Ralph is over there, and we don't want to kill him if we can avoid killing him because he's such a fine specimen of a man, and I bet those glutes are just rock hard. But at the same time, we do want to dismantle him. I really hope that he doesn't die, and I'm going to cast the Hexblade's Curse on him and fire it
All
out
right.
as my bonus action.
You
And
see
then-
the purple filament attached to
Can
him,
I-
and you
Can
kind
I
of see
cast
it
it on his
surround him.
hand? Can I cast the curse on his hand specifically?
Not really. It's not really made for specific, and it wouldn't do anything more if you did, anyways. It wouldn't do anything different necessarily, because it's really just a curse.
Fine.
Nah,
So then I walk up
but-
to him and I say, Ralph, you beautiful specimen, and I stab him in the hand in an attempt to dislodge the glove a little bit.
All right, if you want to do a called shot like that, Hexblade Curse still affects anything on him, so it still helps you there. If you want to do a called shot, you have to do it with disadvantage. In other words, you roll twice and take the lower.
I mean, I really don't want to kill him. He's just so pretty, you know. I dated.
You
a
can also
redhead
just
once.
attack
She was
with.
so
You can
cute.
attack with non-lethal. If you're in melee, you can attack non-lethally. Oh my.
No, I'm going to. Well, I rolled a 1, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, roll a 20 again. Roll another 20, or we'll take whatever this one is to see how bad that one is. Oh, you're fine. It was 19.
Okay, so the
But
next one's an
yeah,
8.
you go up and it totally misses. I don't think you have any reroll, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, see? Master Sprout is right. Don't attack me, Enigma. So I try a very difficult shot of aiming my rapier exactly at his hand, and I miss.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
He doesn't exactly dodge much. He's just really armored and clad. His shield comes out and it just knocks the weapon out of the way as you go for it.
Damn.
Fitz does get a reroll right now if you want to use it. From your father.
Hey.
Suddenly
From
I
Crits
hear my
himself.
I hear my father's voice in my head, and he says, "It's okay, son. I believe in your ability to make a very difficult shot with your rapier." And we've got
A 22.
a 22.
That barely hits.
Barely hits.
Damn.
This guy sounds tough.
Ugh.
Wow.
All right. Do I still roll for damage, I guess?
Yep. Plus your
Tear
hexblade
rolls
damage.
down my face as I say, "Oh, father." 12 plus hexblade.
Yep. Hexblade, I
Get him
actually
right,
forget
you know,
how
a little
much it
bit of-
does, but the Hexblade's curse,
Okay, son,
I
we are
believe,
both into
adds your
bondage and-
level, or is it your proficiency bonus? One of those two.
I'll read it, I'll read it.
Hexblade's curse,
Hexblade.
damage, bonus damage equals your proficiency bonus, which is 2, so it adds 2 more damage to that. So that is 14 damage.
Ah!
But you're aiming
14.
for the arm. You're aiming for his. What are you? Describe what happened here.
So
Like, what did your blade actually hit?
Right. So I went for the hand, realized it wasn't going to do anything, and then moved up a little bit for sort of the gap in between his bicep armor and his greave, so that I could get it right in there, right in the.
Okay.
See what I'm doing there? Like donating blood, like right in there.
Okay. You're trying to weaken the area. That could have an effect if someone were to try to grapple that area or something like that, right? It would make it easier for that since you would have a penalty there.
Yes. Precisely.
Okay. Nice. All right. That was your bonus action, your movement. I think we can go to Greyhide.
Meanwhile, while this is
Okay.
happening, I hear my father say, "It's okay, son. We are both into bondage and massive Amazonian women." Thank you, father.
All right. Greyhide gets in front of, gets as close as he can to Ralph, and he says, "Ralph, don't listen to it. Don't let him take control of you. You can fight this." And I'm not going to use my axe. I'm going to use one of my feats of the grappler and try to attempt a grappling pin. I also know that one of my abilities, I have enhanced athleticism to do, like, I can't find it on here somewhere, but I know I have like a bonus on doing like athletic feats, but I have this thing called grappler anyway. So I have advantage on attack rolls against a creature that you are grappling, or have to do a attempted grappling pin first. So
you can use your action to try to pin, and to do so you make another grapple check. Okay.
Okay. So what do I roll then?
The first grapple check, just do an athletics with advantage.
Okay, athletics with advantage. Okay, so I am, it's because I want to restrain him, and so I roll a 15 as one of them, and the second one is probably gonna need to do better than that. That one is better. So I got a 20 for grapple.
He actually rolled a 23.
Holy mackerel! All right.
Yes, 23. And so you go to grab him. You try to grab onto his arm, try to get him to a pin on his shoulder, and he's just able to pull his arm away from you, so you can't even get a hold to start on the grapple.
So I'm not going to use my extra roll because he's rolled incredibly high on this one. So I'm just going to sort of fall flat, and I'm just going to keep appealing to him.
You do have one.
Can I do a bonus action of that? Was that thing that sort of bell thing? That
I
don't have any. I'm not a paladin anymore. I'm an idiot.
I'm not sure if your cantrips work or not. You haven't tried it. They might work. They are. I would even say they would work because they're not technically your paladin per se. These are just cantrips that you learned as Greyhide.
Okay.
Because anyone can learn a cantrip. They're not ordainedly given.
All right. So I'm going to do Toll of the Dead.
Your grapple would have been your action, and Toll of the Dead takes an action.
Oh, okay. So that's a cantrip is an action. It's not a bonus action. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it is.
So
Unless it says it is.
I just curse my terrible fighting ability, and I just keep appealing to him and try to persuade him. Can I like roll persuasion or anything like that? Or I appeal to
Yeah, you can roll persuasion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
exactly.
Ralph, listen to me. He doesn't control you. You can fight this the way I did.
So as you say that,
the way you did. Mm-hmm.
As you say this, out from behind him, from his pack, an entity appears, all smoke coming out, and then takes some semi-physical form, lifting out behind him. Only Greyhide has seen this person. And he says,
"My father took my life from me, but I will not be undone yet. I will rule again."
That's the guy. That's the guy!
And you notice that Ralph doesn't really even seem to be conscious. His eyes are partially rolled back. And from behind him, you see a figure emerge.
Oh, shit.
This black mist of a person.
Oh, boy. Business just picked up, guys. That's Xvim. And I have no idea how powerful he is.
Ralph, with his gauntlet, with the tether still connecting to Greyhide, will take a swing with his hammer that you now notice glows with a shadow slightly, a similar shadow to what your shadow axe was. And also you have to have a mood swing.
I got a mood swing. This is fantastic! Everybody's here! We've got Xvim, we've got Ralph, I'm a fighter. We're gonna have a glorious showdown and someone's gonna die. I just hope it's not us. What do you say, guys? Let's make it a good fight.
Ralph rolls.
Yay!
Ralph rolls a 23 on his attack against Greyhide.
You look
Oof.
wonderful, by the way, Enigma.
Thanks.
How much damage does he do? Oh, okay.
Greyhide,
No, not
you
even.
definitely need to hit that gym in the basement a little more often. That's this guy's
When
checked.
Ralph hits with his hammer, you see a familiar black flash, like a black light, sucking all light in around it as it hits Greyhide, and you hear a concaphous go off at the same time as he does his divine smite.
Ooh.
Sorry, who did a divine smite?
Ralph.
Against me?
Oh yeah,
Well, shit.
indeed.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
that is a 15, 16, 18, 21 damage on his divine smite. As he
Holy
lays
shit.
into Greyhide, everybody can feel like the wave hit them as it goes off.
Sucks being on the receiving end of this one. Ah!
Now you know what it's like for me.
Well, shit.
ouch.
Greyhide,
Greyhide, are you doing all right? You look a bit winded.
Well, I've had another mood swing, and it had nothing to do with anyone buying anything. I feel like rubbish now. Also, you keep making pot shots at my physique. Now is not the time!
I'm just
that's
trying
interesting.
to inspire you, but I am sorry. I take it back. I mean, Greyhide, I think you have a fine body. Clearly Ralph is, a paragon of paladin virtue, that's all.
The demon behind him
He's not evil.
opens up his arms. As you see, he has these corporal claws along his hands.
all see that?
And oh yeah, everybody sees this guy. And it looks like it's coming from Ralph's backpack. And it takes 2 swipes at the guard right there, next to Greyhide. The guard, the claw goes through the guard. He doesn't grab his chest. Instead, he grabs his head, as he seems to have some psychic pain, and he crumples to the ground.
Oof. That's going to be tough.
Also, you notice from Ralph's attack, the wound that you laid onto him with your rapier, you see the wound slightly close up.
Well, that's good.
Then it is Sabra. Yay!
Hope she crits.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, Sabra, let's see those powerful thighs of yours in action, eh? I did not mean to say that out loud.
She's gonna go over there and flank him. She takes out a longsword.
Ooh, I
He
got
just
a
does
healing
2
potion.
slashes.
Thank you. Thank you for the healing potion, Crowley.
Oh yeah, look at that. Crowley gave him
Thank
a-
God.
Glug, glug, glug.
Oh
Because
wow.
we all know my
Okay.
healing hands don't work anymore.
2 hits. She lays into to Ralph with 2 hits. Blah, 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 blah. Oh wow. Oh, that's not as much as I thought it'd be. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is 16 damage from Sabra going in. That was actually a crappy damage roll too.
For Sabra, sure.
But yeah, that looks like it really hurt Ralph.
Woo!
But he doesn't. He takes the blow from her from the back, but he doesn't really seem to notice it. Like he's not really fully aware.
He's just a vessel.
Then we're back up to Enigma. You are over here.
So, can I
Come on,
try to
Enigma.
move closest to the pillar near him?
Yes. You want to try a stealth there?
Yes, please.
Go ahead and roll your stealth.
I sneaky stealth over there.
Sneaky.
Let's see how sneaky.
That's good.
That's a 1. Roll a d20 real quick, or just roll a stealth again. See how bad that 1 is.
Uh-oh.
Do you just like scream as you?
So you go around, you pull yourself up onto the altar here, and as you come to the edge, you slip on the edge and you fall. Everybody looks over to the right, to their left, and sees Enigma on the ground.
Enigma.
No.
And you have to give the finger to someone.
Enigma,
While I
you
fall
all
on
right?
the ground, as I fall on the ground, I say, "This is your fault," and I look at Fitz and I give him 2 birds.
He makes a good point.
How is this my fault? That's not fair. You...
You can attack from the ground if you want. You don't actually have enough movement to get up from the ground this turn, but you can still attack if you want.
Okay, as I'm laying on the ground, I pull out my short bow and I
Fitz
try to shoot him because I
Joffrey.
can see him perfectly, and I fuck up really bad. Oh my god.
Internal monologue.
My God, what is wrong with Enigma today? I mean, she can't even stealth. She can't even shoot anybody. I mean, she's something's going on with her because this is not the Enigma I know. She's usually mean and sneaky. Now she's just mean. What happened to her? She's looking very pale today.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't. Oh, Enigma, that probably was loud. I'm sorry. I think you're a fantastic warrior, and I did not mean any of that.
On the ground, you have your you try to fire a short bow. The trip just made it go off. We'll say that was your movement. You didn't actually use your bonus action to stealth, since you kind of failed getting to there before you could stealth anyways. So you still have your bonus action if you want to throw a psychic blade.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So this blade comes out from her hand that seems translucent, and she tosses it. You're throwing it at Ralph?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and just use your short bow for that.
Come on. Oh.
Oh, wow. But
I
it goes
sucked
way
it.
off. Yeah, something's happening.
She's drunk.
Fitz.
Is she?
You see Enigma climb over something and go, ah! Give you the finger, and then throw a psychic blade and miss.
Right. Wow. But it is at that moment that I realize that we've got bigger things to worry about, even than Ralph. So I'm going to do my best to sort of duck under a little bit and take the tip of my rapier and just slip it under the strap of his backpack and slice to remove his backpack from him.
Interesting.
And then,
okay.
Yes. Because the demon's kite came from his backpack, so something in the backpack has got to go. So I
All right.
should roll with my
Yeah, go ahead and do an attack.
weapon
I
of
would say.
finesse.
Just the tip.
What was this? You get inspiration if you want to
Just
use it.
tip.
Um,
Oh, I don't think that's right because I just rolled a natural 20.
oh wow.
Yeah,
with
so
that,
that went
you don't actually do
for
any.
the,
You don't do any damage to Ralph because you weren't aiming for Ralph. But with your rapier, you do a quick slice across the back. You easily separate the back straps, and the backpack just falls onto the ground behind him.
Ha!
You still see the figure
Excellent.
of Xvim there coming out from the backpack, but it's not connected to Ralph.
So with the rest of my movement, I'm going to and bonus aid, whatever. Tell me if I can do this with whatever else I have. I'm going to duck down, reach through his legs, grab the backpack, and pull it away. Get it away from him a little bit.
I would say You can do that if you use your bonus action and your movement, but he will get an attack of opportunity on you if you do it, because you'll be vulnerable as you're dragging this thing and trying to shove it somewhere.
I mean, yes, I'll take it. What do I have to
Okay.
roll?
Nothing. Me roll it. I roll it.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, we've
I
already
missed my
discussed the fact that his glutes could crush a man's head. And here
I
I am
rolled a
putting my
19.
head between his legs.
I rolled a 19
what?
on the die. I rolled a 19 on the die. I'm trying to decide if I want to re-roll it to try to get a crit or not.
Ooh, wow.
Ouch. I don't think I will. I'll let it go through. But again, you get that cacophonous boom as it hits you. As he does another Divine Smite. Or, no, he already did Divine Smite this turn. He can't do it twice. Oh, my bad. Nope, just hits you normally.
Ooh. Good, because that would probably be death.
That is a 11 plus 2, 13 damage to you. 2 of it being necrotic damage, as he seems to suck part of you into himself.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
But go ahead and roll in athletics and see how far you can throw this thing away.
I'm going to try to throw it to behind Savra. Oh no, you know what? Actually, Is that Alpha there? Is Alpha's in there?
Yep, I just realized I forgot to put on initiative order. She'll be going next.
Oh, Alpha's here
I throw it
as an NPC.
As an NPC.
I throw the bag to Alpha, and I slide it towards her, and I say, "The demons are coming from here."
All right, this is all of his crap. So go ahead and roll in athletics. Oh, you already did. Okay. Let's see.
We've got and I've also got a
Okay.
disadvantage to rolls because I'm sick because of the rock.
That is true.
So with a disadvantage, it's still a 4. So yeah.
You can add inspiration to it
So,
if you wanted
yeah.
to for some reason. It's up to you if you want to add the inspiration. Otherwise, you can just let that stay where it is.
now use the inspiration. Because we need to get that backpack as far away from that demon as
Alright.
possible. I'm fairly certain.
Roll a d8.
I don't know
and
how
add it to
demons
it.
work, but
There you go.
that seems. We've got a 1. So total of 5 athletic, trying to drag this stupid paladin's stupid backpack. It's heavier than I am. Sort of roll over and flop it past me. Barely.
The backpack goes over there,
Well,
and the demon goes
at
with
least
it.
he's not wearing it. Ooh. That's interesting. I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
Also,
Interesting.
sorry, Alpha.
Okay. Alpha's gonna go ahead and go. She's gonna do an attack on. I don't know. Even it's Ralph. It's Ralph. Rolled a crap roll. She fires, and it dinks off Ralph's armor.
10.
She moves over there to get some cover. We'll also say she does a hunter's mark. Boop, right on Ralph. Then it is Greyhide. Ralph goes after Greyhide.
He's coming after me, or is it my turn?
It's your turn. I'm just saying he goes after you.
Okay. So where am I positioned next? Am I positioned next to Ralph?
Yep. You're behind this column.
Okay. I'm just wondering. So
Greyhide.
if I were to take any evasive actions, would he get an attack of opportunity?
You have to do a mood swing, but what do you mean evasive actions?
Like running away or moving away from
Yes.
him?
If you move away from him, he'll get attack of opportunity.
All right. So I'm
But
going
a
to...
person generally, unless they have some feat, only gets one reaction a round, which is what they use for attack of opportunity, and he just used it on Fitz, so he probably would not.
Okay.
Ah.
I would like to. I'm going to be a scared little Greyhide right here because I'm because I know he has the tether to me. If he takes lethal damage on me, guys, he devours my soul. That's it for Greyhide. I go straight to Xvim hell, and so I'm not to say that I don't deserve it, but I'm quite afraid. So I'm going to try and move as close to Vajra as I can, and from that position, Savra, and from that position, I'm going to do that toll of Schnitzel, whatever it's called.
Toll of Schnitzel. Got it.
Yes,
Toll of the Dead.
Toll of the Dead.
He has to do a Constitution save, I believe.
Me?
No,
or
he
him?
does.
Okay.
Let me see.
And also, as my bonus action, I'd like to take my potion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Good.
And he rolled a 13 on his save. On your character sheet, it should tell you what the save is for Toll of the Dead. Let me see.
Let's see.
It's gonna be close.
So let's see. Toll of the Dead spells. Toll of the Dead. I don't know. It doesn't say. WYS. Wisdom 13.
Oh, it's Wisdom. Ooh, that's better for you. Okay. I had that wrong.
Ah.
That will not save. Wow, it would have saved. It was Con. Okay. So yeah, since he's taking damage and you're doing Toll of the Dead, it does a d12 damage. So roll a d12. You might have it on Toll of the Dead spell too.
No, it says D8 for the Toll of the spell. So
Very
I'll roll
nice.
a D12.
Yep, d12. And everybody hears this noise that it comes from around. Yep. Boom, and you see Ralph kind of cringe a bit. 10 damage. Wow. Okay. Then we are. You gonna do anything else? You're gonna take the potion? Did you already roll that?
I've taken the potion. So was it 2d4?
2d4 plus 2. And then there you go. You technically still have a little bit of movement if you wanted to try to get away.
I would like to get as close to Savra as I could.
You're actually right next to Savra. She's
already okay. So
right here.
Okay, I want to go far away, as far away as I can. Actually, now since I see Enigma on the ground, I'm going to try and go beside her and check on her, because that's something Greyhide would do.
Aww.
Aww.
Yeah. You're right, babe.
At this point, Enigma is still giving the finger at Fitz after missing from the ground.
Charming.
Then Ralph is going to go.
Uh-oh.
You hear the
Fitz
shadowed
Joffrey.
internal monologue.
You go first, and then I'll go. We hear the shadow?
Oh, yes. The shadow, the voice comes from where the shadow is in the middle of the room. As he says,
You all were made to bow. You were made to cower. You were made to follow.
as he tries to reach out to people, but he can't reach anybody in the middle of the room.
Well, that's useful. You know, I was raised an aristocrat, and I also thought that people were meant to bow down to me because I had money, so obviously they're meant to bow down to me because money makes you right, and then I gradually learned that that was a douchey opinion, and the people that think that way are douches, so Xvim, I think you're a douche. Ha! Take that, put it in your demonic pipe, and smoke it with your anus. And as I say this, I purse my lips.
He comes over to Greyhide. Technically, Savra and Fitz, if you want, can take an attack of opportunity as he leaves.
Most certainly. Get back here, you beautiful red-headed pair of butt cheeks with eyes. And I give him a little stabby stab.
Did you roll? It's not
And
coming up.
I
scrolled up
objectify
there.
him. I objectify him as I stab.
Also, Greyhide has to have a mood swing.
And I miss very, very.
Yep, you miss.
I sort
Savra takes
of-
a swing. And
Did he
actually,
hurt you, Enigma?
hit myself in the leg.
So furious at Ralph. I can't believe he did this.
He did. He
I'm
did
gonna make-
hurt me.
He hurt you. I'm gonna make that son of a bitch pay.
Yay. And Fitz.
What?
Fitz hit you too.
Hang on a
Fitz
second.
called me fatty and said I'm pale.
That guy's a
I did
real.
not call you
he
fat.
can be a
I did
real
call you
jerk
pale.
sometimes.
Well, I'm
anyways, he goes up
sorry.
to Greyhide and takes a swing at Greyhide.
Again, me?
Greyhide, look out.
Yep. He followed you.
Wow, me moving
Because-
a couple of feet didn't do much, I guess.
Does a 23 hit? Pretty sure it does.
It does. I have armor class 21.
Okie dokie. He does. What is this? Sorry, I don't have this good. Yes, I do. It's right here. I'm an idiot. 5, 11, 12 damage total on his first hit.
On his first hit,
Fuck.
he only
On
gets
his
one
first
hit, right?
Uh-oh.
And then he takes another swing.
Oh,
Asshole.
oh. You're a jerk.
And he swings at you with his hammer. And you're able to knock it off with your shield.
Ah!
Actually, you know what? I'm going to use a reroll from Gabe. Thank you, Gabe.
Screw you, Gabe.
Damn it, Archeon, why?
I rolled even worse.
Ha!
I'm gonna use a reroll.
You've squandered your viewer points, you jackanape.
I'm gonna use a reroll from a bending mind. Thank you, a bending mind.
Oh my god. Stop giving him rerolls.
God damn
Stop.
it! A 12 doesn't hit you, does it? I have one more reroll.
I
guess
don't
I'll
know.
hold
Is
off on it.
Greyhide
I think there
meant to
should be
die
a
this
cap
day?
on DM rerolls.
He comes
Per
over
round.
and he goes
you
into
know.
a frenzy, just trying to and you just block it with your shield. Do, 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 do.
Someone stab him in the dick. It's time. We
Hell
gotta
yeah, I
take.
love that.
I've had it. I've had it with Ralph.
Oh, you Ralph. Why did you roll so crappily when I needed you better?
Did you do the last reroll?
Yeah.
He's got one left for later, but I'm forbidding him from doing a fourth reroll in one round.
Save it. He also has lucky,
Oh.
but I'm keeping those for now. Okay.
He's got two. What is it with paladins and lucky?
Do I want to do this? Oh, that's an action. Nope, I don't want to do that. Okay. That's the end of his turn. How sad. Then it is Savra. Savra steps over Enigma and goes over to Greyhide and touches him and gives you 20 hit points.
Wow. Now
But that is her turn.
Now that is a buxom, heroic paladin.
Enigma,
Wow.
you are now... You are right here on the ground with Greyhide, Ralph, and Savra right next to you.
Okay, can I stand up? Like, will that use a whole move to, like, get up?
It uses half your movement to stand up.
Okay, I'm gonna get up. Can I use the other half to shove Savra and say, don't ever fucking touch my man again, bitch?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll in athletics.
Okay.
Well, before you do this, it will take your action.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm not very athletic either. Oh, but I got a decent one.
Wow. Yeah, she did not
Wow.
get decent. You basically go up to her and you push her as she's still touching Greyhide. After he finishes the lay on hands, and she bumps into a wall and looks at you, confused. And says, "Whose side are you on?"
And I respond with, "Don't ever look at him again, bitch. It'll be worse next time."
Oh, laying it down.
Roll an intimidation.
Okay. My intimidation's okay. Oh, that was very intimidating.
Yeah, you say that, and the head of the Order of the Gauntlet of Waterdeep looks at you, like she suddenly takes a closer look at you. Seems to kind of notice something, but then turns back to Ralph. Fitz.
You know, Enigma, you maybe want to set boundaries in your relationships. I don't know.
Actually, before it becomes Fitz, you still have a bonus action, so technically you could
Fitz Joffrey.
you could go hide. Fitz has to seduce the next NPC, but you could hide. But you'd have to move away from Ralph, and you get attack of opportunity on you if you do, potentially. Or you could take the disengage action with your bonus action, and that will allow you to run away from him without taking an attack of opportunity. Or you can just stay there. Oop, I don't think Enigma heard me. JCK.
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
No problem. With your bonus action, you can either hide, but you might take an attack of opportunity from Ralph if you try to do that because you're right next to him.
Okay.
Or you can disengage, which will let you run away from him. You won't be able to hide, but you could run away from him without taking an attack of opportunity. Or you could stay right there.
I'm gonna. Can I do the attack of opportunity and attack him?
No, that's you get that if you moved out of your area.
Okay, makes sense.
Even if
I'm
you-
just gonna chill. I'm gonna chill here. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm too enraged.
Alrighty. Time for the stabby.
You need a little you time, Enigma. That's totally cool, you know?
So
Fitz.
angry about this woman just muscling in a relationship. So can I sort of sneak up behind Ralph? No, you know what? I'm not. I'm gonna turn towards Ralph, and I'm going to summon the intrinsic magic of my people, and I'm going to take my hands and just pretend I'm shoving his beautiful bollocks up towards the ceiling, and I cast levitate literally on his ass.
Alright, you will have to touch him for that, so... No.
Do I have to touch him for that?
No, I don't
Oh,
think
well,
so. I made that up.
that's-
I'm sorry.
I was a little excited for a moment there.
Oh, touching him. Nope, 60 feet
he's
range.
just so chiseled.
So he gets a Constitution saving throw to try to avoid it. Your save would be, for you, would be 8 plus your proficiency would be 10 plus your charisma bonus. What's your charisma bonus?
4.
So he needs to roll a 14 or higher on his con save.
All right.
He rolled an 11 on the die, which with his con save becomes 16.
Damn.
So you start to try to levitate him, and somehow he resists the effect of the spell as he stays grounded.
Yeah, I've
good
been
idea,
feeling
though.
sick all day, and I don't know what it. So then with my bonus action, I summon my dagger into my hand and I throw it at him, in anger. Fine, stay on the ground, you pig, and I throw my dagger at him.
Sure, why not?
Sorry, Greg, DM, how much did Sabra heal me for? I forgot to
20.
enter 20.
Fitz
That's nice.
Joffrey.
That is nice.
Um,
Internal dialogue.
but she
and
means
also-
nothing to me, Enigma. I mean, it's nice that I feel healed, but she means nothing to me.
He was counterweighted.
So I'm
Try the
mega-
front next time.
Right, apparently.
Yeah.
I miss with the dagger and I go, you know, feeling sick. Greyhide is not even a pen anymore. Enigma is shoving Sarah, and I just. It's so stressful, you know. All I want to do is do something good for the world. I want to be an adventurer. I want to do good things, and just everything is messing up. This is terrible. Can't even levitate a paladin. God, I'm not even. What am I even doing here? This is the worst. Worst day. Ruined
You and
ruined my
I could do some
afternoon.
good things together. Take the gauntlet.
What? Seriously? Xvim? Really?
Alpha is going to take a shot at. She's gonna shoot Xvim, I guess.
Wait, did Xvim just tell you to take the gauntlet?
Yeah, was that towards me?
Oh yeah, that
was
was
towards me,
towards
wasn't
Fitz, responding to your monologue.
I believe I have to seduce the next NPC, so I'm going to turn towards the demon. I'm going to say, you know, Xvim, I think you just have so much to offer, but I don't think we really know each other yet. You know, tell me a little bit more. What is it that you want? What are you going for? What are you trying to do here? You know, I mean, you took Greyhide, you took Ralph. You're a bit of a paladin whore. How do I know you really like me and you're not just using me like them? Paladin
Roll
whore.
persuasion with disadvantage.
I'm just, you know, it's the light part of the
Alpha
seduction. You're
shoots.
just trying to get the king, you know.
Get a repertoire. Oh yeah. She shoots at Xvim, and the arrow goes right through Xvim. Greyhide. You are in the corner.
Ralph
not
is
stuck
right
there, of
there,
course.
right?
Ralph is right there.
I'm going to summon all of my rage. And I know it's not Ralph, but I have to do everything I can to stop him. I'm going to attack Ralph with all of my fury using my axe.
Alrighty.
Or I wonder if I should do Toll of the Dead again because it's a wisdom save. And the damage was decent last time. I don't know. I actually think that might even be a better move because my axe doesn't do that much damage and I don't have Divine Smite. Guys, what do you think? I don't know. What do I need to roll to hit with a wisdom save of 13? I need to roll higher than 13 or sorry.
If it's a wisdom save, that means he has to roll 13 or higher with his wisdom save. Ralph does.
Okay, and I don't know what his bonus would be. Fuck it, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with my axe, my battle axe.
Alrighty.
Ah! That's what I say when I do it. Does a 19 hit him?
Are you going to do anything to it?
I will attempt to do Divine Smite, but
No, I mean, are you going to keep it 19 or are you going to...
Well,
I don't know if you
can
have
I
anything.
wait and see if it hits first before rolling again? Because if it doesn't hit, I can reuse a roll.
You actually don't have... Have you already used all your lucky?
I don't think so. I don't think because there was absolutely no. We slept and then there was no combat all the last adventure, so I haven't used any of my luckies.
Really? I thought you used 2 already. Because didn't you use it one to on the cart person to intimidate him?
Oh, you're right. I
thought
never
you used
got
one
a
before.
sleeve. Yeah.
You've got
Okay,
a
so I have
lost
one lucky left. I can
Yeah.
use the lucky. I'll use a lucky instead of the. My
You do
free
know
roll.
this guy is well armored, and I did say that 22 barely hit him before.
Okay, so let me roll again. Yeah. Let me just do one more roll with that. Da, 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 da. What does a 1 do? Does a 1 hit? No.
Roll
Okay,
again.
so that was my last lucky. I'm now going to use my my free roll that was given to me today
Okay, that's right. You did get one.
because I rolled lowest on initiative,
Yeah.
and that one
Because all we
also
want is for a 1.
fails.
So you hack into Ralph, but you get a combination of shield and armor as you hit him with your axe, and you start missing your magical versions of these things.
Rats. Sorry,
you still
buddy.
have movement and bonus action. If you have anything to use
Bonus
those.
action. I'm
I
not
don't
going
think
to
you
take
have any bonus action.
Yeah, other than a potion, which I'm not
Oh, you
going
do
to
have a
do.
potion. Okay.
Yeah, I have 2 more potions after that. Actually, I'm not going to use them. And I'm not going to move. I'm just going to stand my ground and defend the honor of Enigma.
So you're gonna attack Sabra.
Yes.
Yes. No.
All right.
Sabra healed me. So.
Ralph seems to be injured. He's definitely taken some blows, but again, he doesn't really seem to even notice that he is injured. And he's going to attack fully at Greyhide.
Uh-oh.
Leave Greyhide alone!
He's going to use his last reroll. Son of a... Sorry, I haven't rolled over 5 in a long time. He's going to do a second attack. God damn it. He's going to use his lucky. I just rolled 3, 5, 3, 4. What's that? Was that a reroll? Yes, thank you, Lethal. He's going to use the reroll that Lethal just gave him. Lethal is the best.
I get it. Everyone hates Greyhide and wants him to die.
Thank you.
Wow. It's because he's not having enough mood sway.
Yes.
Just because Greyhide dies doesn't mean Enigma's going to go out with you. You know that, right?
I don't want Greyhide to die, and I don't...
Well, I'm saying that to the players out there, that the ones who are giving free dice rolls to the evil DM.
Does a 22 hit you?
Yes, it does.
All right, there you
least
go.
we've had Angelo.
There you go. He's gonna do his divine smite.
Whoa.
Level 2. And also Greyhide just got a D8 inspiration if he needs it. He's gonna do level 2 divine smite.
Oh, inspirations are actually pretty dope because you can add it to a dice roll.
Yep.
That's even better. That's even better than a reroll in some ways, But I'm gonna be dead next turn, so it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna be in hell, and my soul will never be recoverable. But
right.
That's the cost of doing the
5,
right thing.
19.
Everyone learns.
Yeah, right, Savra, you heard that, right? That's what paladins do.
Thank
A
you,
cacophonous boom as the flare of the black light goes off as it hits Greyhide right on the chest of his armor. Greyhide bounces back against the wall, but stays on his feet as it does 23 damage to Greyhide.
As the damage hits Greyhide, he lands hard against the wall, and he can't contain himself, and a little bit of noisy flatulence escapes that is audible to everyone, including Enigma. So he's a little bit humiliated by this. So 23 damage. He is not dead, though.
Well, that's good. Just
Sorry!
And he says sorry after.
I did. Excuse me!
I've heard of getting the wind knocked out of you, but that's getting the wind knocked out of you.
This is how they met. This is how their relationship started. But that is it for Greyhide. The demon on his part, he says, still stuck in place.
I've got a 9
able
for
to
persuasion, by the way.
Oh, when you're trying to, who were you trying to persuade? That was the demon, right?
The demon.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Got a 9.
He says,
I don't know if that's very good.
He says, "We would have started with the Masked Lords, Greyhide. Something hidden can't be corrupted nor controlled. We would have started with Waterdeep, and end with all of Torel under one boot. Our boot, my boot."
Wow. I am getting some serious megalomania from this guy.
Anywho, then it is Savra's turn. Savra's going to attack Ralph.
This guy should stick around and watch the Bloody Baxters because he clearly likes Greyhide's feet and boots. Credit to Cleage for that joke. That wasn't mine.
Savra goes with her longsword, lays into Ralph. You notice when she attacks, she's using the flat side of her longsword and whacking him with it, trying not to do lethal damage. But she gets a whack across Ralph's head, and you see his eyes roll back a bit. But he's still up. He looks very hurt.
Hmm.
But then it is Enigma.
Okay, so
As a
I
reminder,
am just gonna take out my
Mhm.
short bow and try to shoot Ralph without even trying to hide or anything.
Okay. You would actually be better with your dagger because you'd have disadvantage in melee with.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And you can
Right.
use the poison dagger you got if you want.
Amazing.
Oh,
I'm gonna
but
do
that. Okay, careful, that might kill him, and he's such a pretty redhead.
Oh my god, why do I suck today?
Oh wow.
Uh,
You have inspiration, but I don't think it's going to be enough to be able to hit him.
Aww.
turn him undead. Great.
Oh, that's a fun idea.
You also have your bonus action. You can take your with your bonus action if you want. You can use your psychic blade and actually just try to stab him with it.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Alrighty. Just use your dagger attack
Stab
with
him.
that too.
Okay, please be more than a 2. Please. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yep. You
Oof.
see Enigma. She puts her hand up as a psychic blade, this translucent blade, goes out from her hand, and she tries to stab in at Ralph, but it veers off of Ralph's armor.
Good.
So we're still learning the whole psychic blade thing. Got it.
Fitz.
That is pretty. You do that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Was that Enigma thanking Fitz, or was that Jessica thanking Mike?
It was Enigma thanking Fitz because he said something smart for once in his miserable, stupid little bitch
Oh,
ass.
you guys. I love it when you two guys get along.
Since Fitz just got disconnected, I guess, it looked like he literally walked away from his computer and then left the stream. That was weird. Hopefully he's okay.
Uh-oh.
Crits actually just gave Enigma a reroll if you want to try to reroll that last attack.
Thank you, Crits! I do, please.
Go for it.
Oh, please work. Please work. Come on. Oh, yes. No. Is that good?
So it's not going to hit, but you do have 2 uses of inspiration if you want to use one.
No. Okay.
This will be from Crits and Griggles 21 days ago.
Thank you.
Woohoo.
Go
Okay.
ahead and roll a d8, and you can add a d8
Oh,
to
shit.
it.
Sorry. I don't know if that's not a D8.
No, you have to use the custom dice at the bottom left of the screen. Yeah.
Oh,
you got
shoot.
it.
Wait.
That's
That's
a
it,
D4.
right? Okay. Oh.
You need the one that has 8 sides.
Oh.
It's like 2 down from it.
Wait.
Do you see it? It's on the left side of the screen. You should have like this dice rolling thing. Oh, unless you don't have it enabled, actually. That might be what it is. Let me go ahead and roll it for you.
Oh, wait. I think. Okay.
You see it? Or
Yep. No. D8. Yes. I just found it.
okay, cool. You do have it
I
enabled.
think.
That's good.
It says to
You
everyone.
click it.
Okay.
Yep, there you go. Perfect.
It's-
That's a 2. That's still not going to hit, but you technically still have 1 more inspiration if you want to use it.
Can I please?
Why not?
Hello.
So I roll D8 again?
Yep.
That music is so creepy.
Yeah, that's weird. What's going on here?
Ah! A manatee!
What?
There's a
manatee?
giant beast, giant manatee.
Let's
A
see.
Wendigo.
An 8. That definitely hits now. And since someone is next to Ralph, you still get sneak attack. So go ahead and roll your
Sweet.
dagger damage plus sneak attack.
Hmm.
And at the same time, you can use the venom dagger.
Awesome. I want to do that.
The dagger of venom. It's
Oh,
been a hot
no.
second since I looked at this item. So he can do a Constitution 15 save. He will roll a 1 and not save. And take 2d10 poison damage. So
Oof.
there you go. You got this. So that's 7 plus 10 plus 2 more d10. So same way you roll the d8, it'll be the dice right under the d8 is the d10. You can roll that.
Perfect.
Man, when Enigma stabs someone, she really stabs someone.
Sounds surprisingly loud.
I thought it was a 0, but it says 10.
Yeah, it's 10. You get 2 of them, by the way. Roll it again.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I'm freaking good at this.
You are.
I'm great.
Great one. But
Mhm.
that's still 29 damage from your attack.
Okay.
Man,
This is interesting. You're in melee. You have a choice on whether to do lethal damage or non-lethal damage to Ralph. This is gonna take him down. So, are you gonna use lethal or non-lethal?
Lethal, always.
All right.
Ugh.
She goes up to Ralph and takes the dagger and grabbing onto Ralph's shoulder, pulls him straight into the dagger. It goes through the underplate of his center plate mail
shit.
and stabs up right into his chest cavity.
oh,
You see green veins appear going up his neck as he falls over.
Oh shit, he's
he might be really
Dust.
dead.
Just like either of you, if either of you mess with me, you both are dust.
Do you know he's
Alright,
not
Ralph.
actually he's not actually a bad guy. You know that, right, Enigma?
Yeah, I
he's
know.
a-
I don't
he's a-
care. Neither do you. Are you guys bad guys?
well, I used to be
no.
bad guy when I was aligned with Xvim, who is still alive and in this room, by the way. He's
Actually,
right there.
at that moment, Xvim. No, he's still there. You're right. Xvim will. It's actually not his turn. Technically, it's going to be Fitz.
Get the gauntlet
go
off
back to
of him,
Ben.
and maybe we can save Ralph's life. But make sure the gauntlet is far away from him first.
You do see Ralph
Right.
crumpled on the ground.
Fitz
Oh my God.
Joffrey.
Internal
Well,
monologue.
So, the beautiful redhead is down and probably dying. The demon wants me to help him take over the world and put it all under Greyhide's boots, and clearly has some sort of a thing for feet, which is all right, but very, very strange. And I really don't want to touch that glove, but I really don't want the paladin to actually really die because he's such a cute red-headed, chiseled,
You ramble on.
chiseled man. So I'm gonna
Yes.
run over and I'm just gonna take a deep breath. I am going to yank the glove off of him and try to throw it
Give it to Greyhide.
to the other side of between the guards, away from the other
Okay.
demon.
You have no trouble. He's not conscious. You can take the glove off. The moment you touch the glove, roll a
Not the vampire.
Enigma. Take a shot. Do you have any
Cheers.
alcohol? Oh, there you go. You take the glove off. Roll a charisma
Yeah.
save. The moment you touch it.
Oh, good thing I'm pretty charming. We've got a 12.
You gonna leave it at that? Do you have anything you can do with that? Let's
I
see.
used my D8 already.
Yeah, you used your D8 already. I don't think you have anything.
Oh, good.
Great,
Hello,
now we got
voice in
evil
my
Fitz.
head.
We have to kill him too, right?
Please don't. I'd rather
You
not.
are mine.
As you see Fitz, he picks up the glove and puts it on immediately.
Damn it.
I want to say something to you, Fitz. Fitz, you don't have to fight us. When I wore the gauntlet, I fought alongside you, and I didn't harm you. You might be influenced by him, but you can do the same. You can serve Xvim and still be our friends. We are not your enemies. You know that, right?
I mean, I know that. I'm totally fine with everything you're saying. I just don't think I'm in the driver's seat anymore, so to speak. if you know
Screaming
that means.
Dragon gave Fitz a reroll. If you want to use it now, since we haven't moved on yet.
Yeah, I hear Greyhide's voice, and I just summon my
Fitz
emotional power.
Joffrey.
Oh my god, Xvim, you are so tempting and so charming, but I just, I've got this goddess and she's wonderful and she's beautiful and she just makes me want to do only good things, and I rolled an 11. You know what? Fuck my goddess, fuck my allegiances. Hey, let's take over the world. What are we doing tomorrow? Clearly taking over the world. This is great.
Go ahead and roll that charisma.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized
11.
you did a charisma check, not a charisma save. The
Uh,
saves are to the left and down a little from the stats.
Oh, so I have a +7. Can I do that again?
Yep.
Okay, and this time we have
Oh, wow.
20.
You
I think
put
it's
the
divine
gauntlet on.
intervention.
Yes, and you hear in your head, "This is not the way, champion." And immediately, without even thinking, you grab the gauntlet and you toss it across the room. Not even under your own volition, but someone else's volition.
Thank you, goddess.
And it lands over here.
Oof. Well, that was close. Thank God that charisma saves are different than,
As you
give
take
me
the
back
gauntlet
my-
off, though, as you take it off your wrist,
Mhm.
you hear from the corner of the room,
I will kill you, father.
as the shadow demon seems to evaporate away.
Did it just say it was going to kill my father? Did I hear that right?
It said, "I will kill you, father."
Oh, you father, not your father. So his father, implying his father, not your father.
Man, I really want to know who his father is. This is going to bug me all day. Who's his daddy?
Let me see
Greyhide,
if
can you
Sabra
give us
knows.
us?
Probably Floon.
Probably Floon.
That's my guess.
Whew.
Sabra,
Well,
Sabra doesn't seem to know who the father is either.
Can
But,
I do my healing hands on oh, I can't because I'm not a paladin.
Instinctively, you put your arm down on shoulder, trying and giving him that divine healing. Nothing comes out.
My hand jobs are just regular hand jobs now.
He's gonna roll his first. He's gonna roll a death save. It's not his first death save.
uh-oh. Savra, do you have any healing left in your healing hands? Can you give Ralph a quick hand job, or are you...
I can
all
give him a
hand
healing
jobbed
potion
out?
too.
Sabra says, "I used all of my healing."
I have a
Oh, Greyhide.
potion I can use.
Okay, go ahead. He'll
I
do
will
one more
follow
death
the
save.
follower.
He'll do one more death save before you can get it out and give it to him.
Okay.
If he rolls a natural one, he's dead.
Okay. Don't roll a natural one.
Oh my god. Dub
It
spin,
is.
that's
I don't know if you can see that.
horrifying.
2.
It's a 2.
Oh no.
So I get the potion into his gullet. So I'm
Yes.
just gonna do that.
Just
Glug
make
glug
sure to
glug.
mark off that potion. But yeah.
Yeah.
And he gets 6 hit points.
Ralphie boy, I'm not
See.
gonna let you die.
He comes back. What? Oh my god.
So now you've tasted the power of Xvim as well. I'm sorry I brought this to you, old friend.
You actually see
Also,
his eyes watering slightly, though he holds it in because he's a man, and says, I can't believe I had no control. All I could do is watch.
oof.
That was the worst thing ever. I almost killed you.
You
If
very nearly
Savra-
did, but fortunately I'm a lot tougher than you. And Enigma here, she's tough as nails as well, but you're gonna get out of this.
You hear from to the left of you. Yes, Enigma. You see her eyes flash with a golden color for a second as she looks
Uh-oh.
at Enigma and says, "Why are you undead?"
Is it like this?
You're
Direct.
rude, for one.
I am more rude to undead. I am deadly. Why are you undead?
Can I slap her?
Of course.
Okay, I want to do that.
Is that?
I'm going to
well,
try and stop her from doing that because I'm saying this is Sabra is quite powerful and dangerous. So I'll try to calm her down. Enigma, please don't. Please don't attack her. You'll make things really worse for everyone here.
Are you still going through with it or no?
You can.
I'm gonna listen to what Greyhide says. And I'm
Okay.
gonna say it's fine. Obviously this bitch is jealous. I'm not undead, your mom's undead.
Snap, Sabra.
The power of the gods do not lie in this matter.
Clearly they're lying.
Is there a
I'm gonna
way
come in
that
here and-
theoretically, Sabra, we could help Enigma be less undead in your eyes? Is there any sort of magic available to us?
You actually see Ralph get up, hearing this, kind of hunched over, still has his hammer out, backing up slightly. And Sabra says, "It is strange. It depends on the type of undead. But technically, there are ways to reverse the effects. What type of undead are you?"
I don't actually know.
But definitely not a vampire. But we did have an encounter, and I know we should have come clean with this, but there were changes, and we don't know what they are, but they did result from the encounter with that vampiress Anya.
I'm gonna weigh in here as well and say, so you see, there was this vampire, and it was totally not her fault. But the vampire wanted to kill her, and then did the bitey thing, and then did the digging thing, and then she came out of the earth. But then something weird happened, and she seemed to sort of retain her personality and not become a slave. Does that help?
I'm Brittany, bitch.
Is Brittany, bitch.
Right.
Roll a persuasion for Fitz. And she'll just...
Greyhide.
Oh, Greyhide has to yell headlong into danger at some point.
Headlong into danger!
Sabra looks at
Randomly,
you.
without context.
That was
Ralph
not
says-
a very good roll.
"Fitz, my pal, what are you doing? You've been all out of sorts." I guess it makes sense.
Well, yeah.
Ralph says, "I actually know a guy. He can help you with some issues you might have with these emotions." He's a halfling. They call him the Shrink. But anyways,
Oh, you said Fitz. Was he talking to
Ba-dum.
Greyhide?
Greyhide. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, I was like confused. Oh, no, I just well, I almost died, and then I was almost killed by you and Xvim. So I get a little it's a little post-traumatic situation. So yeah, I'll see your halfling shrink or whatever, but I'm more concerned about becoming a paladin again. So maybe after I become a paladin, I'll feel a lot better. Yes, emotional damage indeed.
Hmm.
Oh
But
my
anyway,
goodness.
on to Enigma. I mean, is there any way to?
Let's say technically I was a vampire.
If you are a vampire, let me see what she knows. She would have advantage on this. Oh, yeah.
As a paladin, they know that sort of thing.
If you are a vampire, there is a ritual that can be done. We will need material components, 300 gold. It is not without risk. And you are not leaving here unless you go through this ritual.
Okay.
Well, the
What do you
gold is
need?
no problem. I can put up the gold myself. I've won a fair bit from gambling when I was in my darker times. But
Did you
I will
win
pay
from
the gold. But what are the
gambling?
materials you're talking about? What else would we need?
The priest would have it. It's a diamond.
Wow. Well, all right.
Enigma, would you like to be back the way you were? You wouldn't be able
Yes.
to turn into a bat anymore. You would?
Yes! I don't want to be pale anymore.
Wow.
Okay.
Then let me
Well,
tell you what this
sure.
ritual involves. You will have to die. Once you die, the vampire in you will be destroyed. And then we will have to cast a resurrection on you.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds pretty dangerous.
The vampire or the not a vampire will be destroyed, and then we
Yes.
resurrect her. Then, yeah, okay.
Right. Her hashtag not a vampire will be destroyed.
Anybody get this? I don't get this. FPS
FPS
9000.
9000?
Fapping.
Fap 9,000 times to Enigma. That's what I get.
That's how you kill a vampire, you know. You FPS 9000. The
You can
chafe
make
is
it.
just
If you can make it 9,000 times, that's amazing.
Yeah, you need a little break in between, but yeah,
Right?
I'm good to go.
Be like, bicep, bam. Bam.
oh, healing hand job after healing hand job.
If you are willing, then at this point she let me see if that guard lived. Oh, the guard stands up on his own.
Oh,
I don't know why I picked the guard up and stood him up. You can't see him. But the guard that initially got knocked out stands up on his own.
thank goodness.
And the other one is
Hello, friend.
but she says, "You, give me an NPC name. I need an NPC name."
Quickly, chat. Quickly.
No, wait.
First
We
one
already know this
wins.
one. This guy's Jordy. You met him before. He says,
Oh, right.
Jordy, go get Obaya. And Jordy heads out.
Oh, Obaya. Yes, not going to talk about that in front of Sabra, but yes. Great, great cleric.
Unless you do
And,
anything else.
Is there any? What about these trials of me becoming a paladin? I'm lost without being a paladin, Sabra. Is there anything that we could do simultaneously, 2 for 1 deal type of thing? Or do
There
I
is
have
no
to-
guarantee, unfortunately, but the start of it will probably be to remove the corruption from the gauntlet as a material way of repenting to represent your own spiritual repentance.
I see. And how would I go about doing that? Would I don't have any powers to do that.
Unfortunately, no normal dispel magic will work on this. You will need something more powerful.
Would anyone in Waterdeep have these skills?
I vaguely remember something in the Mad Mage's possessions.
The Mad Mage, like the red dude with the scary, that guy?
No, he's
Uh-oh.
not a red wizard of
Wizard.
Thay. He's not a red wizard of Thay. He's actually in the Undermountain, if he's still alive.
The Mad Mage in the Undermountain. I see. Well, that might be our next task then.
I do know somebody. That is a bit of a specialist who could help you. What was that noise? Oh,
Eating ramen. Oh, wow. You
wow!
cheering.
Look at that, Gabe. Can I? Why doesn't
How
it
is
let me
it?
like bring that up? That's weird.
Yes, I want to see it. How is it? Arkin, how is the ramen?
He says it. He said it is.
Amazing.
He said eating the ramen so good, love it.
Jealous.
He gave a ton of emojis.
Yes.
So
He
if I
gave
were
so
to
many
take
emojis it
this,
broke restream.
So if I were to find this guy, yeah. So could you give me his coordinates? I think after a brief rest, that might be my next quest is to restore my
If you
powers.
plan to do this, then I suggest meeting him in the Yawning Portal. 'Cause that, I
Okay.
assume, is where you would need to go.
Is it safe for me to take the gauntlet now? Because
You will have to take the gauntlet, and you will have to put it yourself into whatever is required to remove the corruption. It will have to be you and no one else.
Should we maybe carry it in a bag for now, just nobody has to touch it? I feel like touching it is
yeah,
really unhealthy.
I'll put it in a bag if I can, but I'll
Yes,
probably have to do a saving throw while I do it, won't I?
I didn't realize it would have such corrupting influence. I'm afraid this battle, I blame myself.
It's all right, Savra.
Yeah, I blame you
are
too.
doing
That's
so much. No, hang on. Savra is doing so much for this society. Nobody blames you, Savra. You are killing it on the hero scale.
She also, Ralph also goes over to his bag and takes out the orb, and says, "Hey, Greyhide, you should also probably take this with you," and throws the orb at you.
I'm like, okay, I'll put them both in a bag.
You go to pick up the gauntlet and put it in your bag.
I do.
Roll that charisma save.
I've got really high charisma, thankfully. And if I have to, okay, I'll do.
You have one more lucky? That's a yeah. Oh, it's no problem. You pick it up and you can feel its influence. You hear him,
Put me on.
but you avoid it. You resist it and you put it into your bag.
Part of me was actually thinking about doing it. Kind of, just to sort of speed things along. It's like, okay, I could go through these stupid trials again, or I could be really powerful and awesome again. But no, I throw it in the bag, and the orb as well too. So
Okay.
and I close the bag with a really good knot, like almost a double knot with the bunny rabbit
Should
ears.
you roll
Like,
for survival on that?
no.
Should you roll for survival?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, the knot's fine. I'm an expert on this stuff.
I feel like
All right. Just as a reminder, this is a good place to do the reminder. Anybody, we're going to do a showing of the Bloody Baxters after this. Technically, we can only have 10 people on stream. So,
Total, yeah.
if the moderator's here.
Greyhide.
Oh, wow. 2 people at once.
For mood swings.
Want you to suffer from a mood swing. They did the exact same time.
Xvim, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry,
so
3.
sorry I let you
3
down.
people at the same time.
I'll stagger them because that's part of the actor's process. Xvim, I'm so sorry. I let you down. I'm sorry you made me this nice gauntlet, but I'm gonna have to decorrupt it. I miss you, buddy. I'm feeling a lot better now, though. That guy was a jackass, and I'm glad that's over. And I'm glad everyone's safe. And Enigma, you're not going to be a vampire anymore. Amazing. All this time, she actually was a vampire, and you, Fitz, were totally fooled. Totally fooled.
Totally
He's
fooled.
such an
Yes,
idiot. He didn't even know.
Now, after all this
so
time,
good.
you learned she was actually a vampire. You had
Internal
no clue.
monologue.
No clue.
Look, I've just about had it with you. I mean, yes, we're all very, very happy to corrupt all of our lives, and that Enigma's finally going to stop sucking people's blood. I mean, can she stop sucking for like 30 seconds? How much blood
No,
do
I
you think
can't,
she can
bitch.
fit in that? What?
Enigma hears everybody hears him say
She
that out
stopped
loud.
sucking for 30 seconds. Oh.
I mean,
Alright.
Not my style.
I hope not. Anyway.
That's
Yes, but we'll be showing Bloody Baxters. The first 5 people that want to join at the end of this session can watch a private showing with Bloody Baxters with us on stream. You don't have to have your camera on or anything like that, but it'd be interesting because Greyhide Mark will like some feedback on it too if he got any feedback, but not required either.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
I'd love to have a few people join us. So.
Yep, 6 people. Because I'll get rid of Mr. Music over here, and the moderator will not be here. So, let's see.
pants.
Eventually, unless you're going to do anything else,
Fitz Joffrey.
Fitz Joffrey will have another internal monologue.
You know, this is fine and all's well and good, but I'm just so bloody lonely, you know? You got Alpha has Fitz, and just... You know, what's Felric doing right now? Does Felric miss me? Does he even have lady parts and man parts? I don't know. I'd like to. I don't think I'll ever find out, because that didn't go well at all, and now Galaxy wants to fight a bloody war, and this stupid rock is talking in my head off, and it's just a mess. It's a bloody mess.
What is this question? If I give the DM a reroll, can I say how it's used? I reroll if you roll a 13 or higher and use the lowest roll. That's a little weird, but why not?
I give the DM a real. Can I say how it's? I real 13 higher and use the lowest roll.
Just use give a player a reroll, and just put as the description, say give DM disadvantage, because that's effectively what you're saying.
Oh. Okay. As long as it screws over the DM, I'm fine.
Or just put exactly what you said there under the description for give a player a reroll. Let's see.
Right.
Cool.
Nobody-
Then that's that. Unless you do anything else, Obaya will show up eventually. She will come in.
I'm going to be just telling Savra, you know, when I talked about how amazing your thighs are and how they could probably crush a skull, I was being sincere. And then Obaya will come in and I'll say, "Oh, Obaya, hello. How are you doing? It's been a while. Hi. Yep. This is
Do
great.
you do this with everybody?
What? No. What? Do what?
No, he doesn't. He definitely doesn't.
Well, now, hang on, Enigma. No, I'm not gonna say
I think he wants marriage.
Wow.
Oh, marriage is a holy union between two people. That is totally fine.
Do that with him.
Oh, I don't know about me. Why did I come here? You said something about resurrecting.
Yeah. So how do we kill Enigma? Is there a safe way to do it?
Yeah.
So
What are my risks here? Like, what's the chances that you guys will actually be able to resuscitate me?
Yeah, that's an important part.
It depends on who you have around you. The
I'll
more
be
people
here
you have
and
around you.
I'll keep you safe. It's just as long as we don't kill her too terribly, we'll kill you easily. Just don't bash your head in or make you less pretty or anything like that,
Will I lose weight from this?
Good question.
No.
And
You
will
want a
this
last
make
bite
me
of blood
harder?
before you do this?
Is this going to age me? I mean, no, I'm good.
Well, vampires do not age, but I imagine if you were turned recently, you'll be the same age.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it was like a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Then-
pretty recent.
Who is going to pay the... I need to be able to use a diamond. These things are not cheap. I am
I
sorry.
mean,
I'll pay the. Oh, sorry. I'll pay. I said I was going to pay the gold, and then the
I mean,
diamond
we can
is another
split it
thing.
if you want. We're all part of this.
No.
No.
I have the diamond. I just need the gold.
Okay. Why do you want to? That's very kind of you, Fitz, to kick in.
I really appreciate you guys
Sure.
right now.
So we all put in 100 each.
What is it?
And
How much is it total?
300.
$300.
Sure, yeah. Put in 300.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, that hurts.
Okay.
If only we had
Ouch.
just a big. If only we had had just a big windfall of gold from some unknown source, but oh well.
So, I will say I'm going to be using Matt Mercer's rules on resurrection, which is basically to say the more ties the person has around them to the world of the living, the better the chance they have of living. The more times you actually die, the harder and harder it becomes to get resurrected. So since this is the first time, it's actually not that hard. But anybody who can give the person being rezzed a tie to this world will give that roll a bonus.
So what do you mean by how do we give her a tie? Like we just sort of.
It's up to you. After
Okay.
when the ritual starts, that's when you present any kind of tie you can give.
Well, I'm going to, before the ritual starts, I'm going to go to Enigma and I say, I just want you to know, Enigma, that I've never loved anyone before I met you. And I mean it. So
I'm going to come back, but if I don't, I feel the same way.
Ugh.
But I'm going to be back.
Roll a
I feel a little bit weird seeing the two of you, but Yeah, I'd like you to come back as well. You know, I also think you're great. I know we've had our things, but like, it's not because you're not great. You know, it's because I don't know. You know,
Fitz,
just
I
give me
know
your
that we've
time.
had our differences, but
Right.
what I will say is when we do come back, you owe me a threesome with Greyhide.
Wow. Oof.
I don't do butt stuff. I have some ground rules, but yes, that's some ties. There's a couple of ties right there. And I
Right,
know she's
alright.
not here, but I just imagine Fig sort of walking around the other direction and hiding behind a column while
Yeah,
all of this
Fig
is
leaves the
happening.
room after this.
Yeah.
Fig was going to give you another tie, but
If anyone has the disappointment emoji from Fig, this would be the time.
I think I have it.
let's stay.
Oh my goodness.
Fig
Yeah.
can watch. I'm sure Fig would be into that.
Fig can watch.
If someone watches, is that a foursome?
They would be like
Oh.
a cuck.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta play it. I know it's mean. I know. No, I won't play it. It's too mean. Okay.
Which one? Play it,
What?
please.
Play it.
I know,
Will
I'm
Smith
in the
just
room
smash the
right
shit out of
now.
it.
But Enigma, I have made a beautiful pizza pie for you. If you survive this, there's a beautiful pizza waiting for you. With
I really
garlic,
miss real
because you can
food.
eat it now.
Ew.
You actually haven't been able to enjoy real food since you became a vampire.
So this beautiful pizza that Angelo made just for you, get the whole thing yourself. That's waiting for you here at Troll Skull Manor.
Alrighty. So,
Alright.
Obaya says, "So, somehow you have to die. I'm afraid I cannot help with this process."
Can we make this kinky, guys?
Or death.
I guess
Sure.
so. Yes.
Any of you into this kind of shit, or
I mean, I've got a
Yeah.
G-string that I
I
keep
used to
strangling
choke chicks
enemies
back in high
with,
school, but I did.
Fitz and Greyhead both
Give a
speak
bell?
up.
So you
rock,
give
paper,
us your
scissors,
safe
and-
word, and we'll ignore it. How's that?
Who knows what this reference is to?
Death by Snoo Snoo. That's Futurama.
oh
Exactly.
my
Yeah.
god, that's hilarious.
So we'll do the threesome now, and there'll be a safe word, and we just ignore your safe word when you use it. It just gets really rough, and then you die. So should we just
well-
sort of fast forward through this part, or
Everybody leaves the room.
Yes.
Okay, guys, when you kill me, just please make sure they get in and like resurrect me like ASAP, because like I don't know if I'm going to hell. But
You
I
hear
promise.
as she goes out.
After
There
I
is
finish,
only-
of course.
There is only 60 seconds.
Okay, stab me, guys. Stab me
All right.
in the neck. I'm ready.
Yeah, everybody get back in here. We're just gonna have this time. Just
All right.
Well, you're the
Come
one
back
with the
in.
knife. I'll let you do it, Fitz, because I got an axe. I don't want to behead the vampire. That'd be a bad move. So if you got the knife,
Right.
do the stabby, and I'll
So
Alright.
I wait until everyone comes back in the room, and I show them that we all clearly are still wearing pants. And
Oh
then
my
I very I very
Crit.
carefully and delicately position my dagger on Enigma's jugular, and I make eye contact with her, and then with Greyhide, and then with her, and I take a deep breath, and I slice the throat open.
No.
You perform
Sorry.
a coup de grace. Coup de grace?
Oh.
Coup de grace?
Coup de grace, yeah.
Whatever.
God,
I figure you
part
French
of me
Canadians
really
would know the
enjoyed
proper
that.
way of saying it.
Greyhide.
Oh no.
As I'm done.
Oh, mood
this is
swing.
great. She's dying and everything.
Greyhide.
Headlong into danger.
Headlong into death.
Eye contact is important. Anyways, you drag the knife across her neck, and as it digs deep into her throat, you feel the pain of it, though being a vampire makes it not feel as painful. As eventually you feel the life leaving and into gas you go. You turn into gas. You're looking around the room. No, actually you're not. The gas starts heading out of the Hall of Justice.
Uh-oh.
Savra goes, "Oh, I should have known this. We gotta follow her.
What?
We have to follow the gas."
Uh,
That is her.
What?
Is that a fart joke?
Yes, you go across here as it turns into gas.
No.
When vampires
so
die,
let-
they turn into gas and they head back to their coffin.
They turn into farts.
Okay,
They
we
turn
gotta
into a fartish gas.
follow the gas. Oh my gosh. Yes, Savra, do we have to bring her body with her as well?
Her body's not there.
Damn it.
It literally turned
Oh.
into gas.
So
Oh,
will,
shit.
will it go
To the
back to where
skull.
she was buried? Where will it go?
You're not
The
sure.
troll skull. Probably. I
It-
mean, that's where she...
You follow it out. Everybody follows. The guards stay behind, but Savra and Obaya follows. And you're heading out, and it goes. The gas kind of goes high. Roll a perception. It's just a group perception. See how well you can follow it. Fitz and Greyhide, and also Savra and Obaya roll.
You guys don't fuck this up.
Oh, I
right,
rolled
seriously.
terribly.
I've got a 15.
I saw a really cute puppy running by, and I looked at it. So like, whoa, hey, a puppy. So
Unfortunately,
Damn it,
Alpha, Savra, both rolled terribly too. Obaya did okay, but as a group, it wasn't really enough. It goes into the sky. You don't really see where the gas goes. You lose
got
track of it.
Shit. Greyhide, did you see a coffin in her room? Do you think it's back at Troll Skull, or is it back at that church in the North Ward where she died?
does Enigma still have a psychic connection to me? Can she like talk to me and tell me where she's going, or she's like dead, right?
You could try to reach out.
I'll try and reach out and see if I can.
Give the
Enigma-
DM a reroll. You want me to use a reroll on that? Pfft.
Wow.
You
For the NPC.
you can try to reach out with your mind psychically if you
I
want
will.
to see if you still have that connection.
With charisma?
Yeah, just do a charisma check. This would be a charisma check. I don't know if it's the same as your save, but either way, you try to reach out and you can't really see any connection there.
Guys, this sucks.
Yeah, we
Oh,
really
well.
did not plan this well. Damn.
Sorry, it was a bad idea to try and kill you and raise you again. But
Hey,
you want to head down to the yawning portal, Fitz? Maybe we'll get something to drink because
let's try to. So I'm going to very rapidly tell Savra
wouldn't
and
Fig
Obaya.
maybe could Fig maybe send a bird up in the sky or something to look for it or something.
Okay, yeah,
good
she
idea.
can she can summon
Savra
her.
could Savra maybe do a divine sense? Savra, do a divine sense or
Oh,
something.
that's a
like,
good idea.
Yeah.
That's a great
I will
idea.
give Savra another perception check with that, basically to see if she did it fast enough.
Makes sense, yeah. Makes sense.
She rolled terribly. The bird for
Yeah.
Alpha, yeah, she'll send her bird up to go look.
I got a re-roll, so I'll use it next opportunity I get if I think of anything to use.
Wow.
Wait, Master Spro, are you asking me to give the bird the reroll to a disadvantage to not be able to? Or no, that's the thing we talked about. Never mind. They didn't roll 13 anyways. The bird goes up. The bird has a pretty good bonus and comes back down and starts talking to Alpha and internal monologue, and then you say the bird will actually and go towards where Alpha picks up that, oh yeah, the bird knows where it is, and they follow.
Oh, okay. So
Thank God, because, you know, even though Enigma and I have had a lot of... I mean, first of all, you know, I didn't reject her because of anything else, you know, it was just... And I mean, the threesome idea is just... I mean, I can't obviously penetrate anybody because I'm already locked into a...
all right.
I don't
Sorry, this
think
is a
that's-
mood swing. All right, enough monologuing. We gotta go and we gotta follow the gas.
Right, follow the gas.
I will
Follow the gas.
say-
So where are we heading according to the bird? Where's the bird telling us to go?
Pumaman Redux is correct. You actually do have a reroll. I just realized he gave you one. He never used it. If you need it at some point.
But now the bird told us where we're going.
The bird
so-
told you, and you do head that direction. You realize
Enigma.
at this point, you have to give the finger to someone. Enigma can't give the finger to anyone. She's gas.
Ooh, gas
Um,
fingers.
Cloud of
Think
gas
about it. Keep
just
it in your
forms
mind. You
into
have to give a
pair of
finger to
hands.
someone. You do realize that is going towards Troll Skull at this point, and you all head to Troll Skull. You go into Troll Skull up to the second floor to where Enigma's bedroom is,
Wow.
and you see
okay.
her there, laying on the bed, unconscious, 2 fingers.
She's beautiful. Well, she's here all along.
Well-
She's okay. That was frightening, guys. But she's home.
Yeah. Do
Do we have
kill her
enough time?
again, or
Like,
can we-
do we have enough time to resurrect her, Sabra? Do whatever you need to do.
Obaya says, "She is still a vampire. She is not dead yet. We are not finished."
do
Ah,
we have
I
to kill her
see.
more first?
Yes, you
Sabra,
must. Someone must finish
might have
her
to
off.
drive a stake through her heart. Does that work? Do we have a wooden stake, or is that only in vampire
A
movies?
stake would make her not. This is Obaya. A stake would make her not be able to move, or become conscious. It would stick her to this location right here, but it would not kill her. You can just cut her throat
Behead her.
again.
Oh, okay, we can. All right, let's
mean-
just let's hold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's stake her so she doesn't turn into gas and go away, and then slit her throat. What do you guys say? Would that work?
That
Obaya?
is definitely the safest.
Okay, Obama, let's do that. Do we get? So we get a.
So you
I'll
go
br-
and you find a stake. You can just get
Yeah.
it from a chair or something.
I'll
and
break
then-
one of the
Break it off.
chair legs in Enigma's room, and she'll be mad at me later for this, but it's very important. And then I sharpen it with my axe, and I'll say, "Headlong into aorta," and then I'll like smash the stake into her heart. Kind of
Okay.
enjoying it a little. We're gonna have a good laugh about this later.
Right.
Yeah, to vampires, garlic basically just is like feces to them. It smells like
irritant,
crap.
yeah.
It's disgusting to them, like feces. So you're basically just putting feces all over her if you do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I mean, not unless she really wants it, and that's a question for later. Do I have to slit her throat a little again, or?
No. Oh yeah, you have to slit her throat again. You realize that the vampire is gone. Sabra says, "I do not sense a vampire anymore, and
She's gone.
are undead anymore." And Obaya comes up. She takes out from her pouch this diamond and she puts it into her hand. And she makes a fist out of it, and then lets the fist go. And you realize it crumpled it as part of the magic process. It turned it to dust, and it falls onto Enigma's body. She kind of spreads it around a little bit, and she starts doing a incantation to do her resurrection. I need Greyhide
Drinks heavily.
and Fitz. Both of you did like a persuasion type thing to try to help out this resurrection. So one of you can roll
Yes.
persuasion, and one of you can roll persuasion at disadvantage because it's the same type of check.
Okay, I'll do a persuasion.
I suppose I can advantage because Greyhide's the one who, is really.
A 10. You do have a reroll if you want to, or you can keep it at 10.
I got a 16.
You also have a. Oh, you did. Okay, you also have inspiration.
Okay.
You got inspiration. Oh, that was Fitz who got a 10. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got
yes,
16, yeah.
With a disadvantage, I got a 10.
Okay.
Do I have a D8?
Alright. I was looking. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, hopefully that's enough.
No, Cleege, we're not doing a replacement character for Enigma. It's not gonna happen.
I mean, unless this doesn't work, in case we are. But
Yes.
It's Enigma's first death, which means that the roll is not that hard anyways. The fact that you had one success on the persuasion and one semi-success. Basically, it's gonna be 3 or above will resurrect on a d20. So I'll go ahead and roll it here. I don't know if you can see this.
Oh boy. Okay.
Don't roll a 1.
That is a 7.
Oh.
Back. Wow.
So after a bit, the diamond dust gets spread out around. She starts doing an incantation. You see the light from her holy symbol that she had around her neck, Obaya. And she puts her hand out and touches Enigma's chest. And eventually her hand moves up as Enigma takes a breath she hasn't taken for probably a month at this point. And your eyes open, Enigma, as you see everyone around you. And for the first time, you see people without a sense of hunger. Because usually when you see people, it's like, food. But now when you see them, it's just normal. You feel an intense need to eat real food.
And
But
there's
you
a
wake
smell
up.
of beautiful
Pizza.
pizza.
Your eyes open.
Mhm.
It worked?
It worked.
Enigma,
You're back.
hello.
I'm so happy.
Welcome.
You look so beautiful.
Oh.
And you lose all those powers, but you don't have disadvantage on everything in the sunlight.
That's very good. Well, let's have some pizza. Savra, thank you so much for your discretion and your help in this matter. We can never repay you. But thank you. Thank you so much.
If she refused, I would have killed her.
Yes,
Right,
well,
well,
you know, it's
We really.
you don't have to
appreciate-
remind us of that. You already
Like,
said that earlier. But
yeah.
you know, it's like, you know.
I mean, okay. What happened to my table? My favorite table. Why is there a leg missing?
Oh,
Well,
yeah. Fitz came in and he stumbled a little bit because
No,
we were so
no,
excited
that-
about. No, we used it to
No,
drive a
we-
stake through your heart, actually.
I'm
to help you.
so, you know
Okay.
what? I'm just happy that I can look at my reflection again. I'm still hot. I am not pale anymore, so I'm gonna let the table go. But that was my favorite table, so I expect a replacement.
We will
I used to do
replace
some
that
woodworking back in Paladin
Did you?
school as one of my minors. I could just do some whittling and fix it for you.
That's
You did
Or
some
I could-
shelf work in her
Man.
room.
What a
You
man.
can mine.
Thank you, yeah.
You can minor in carpentry in paladin school. That's
Wow.
Yeah, it was a paladin technical
shop
college,
class.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
they had a really good lathe. I used to make all sorts of beautiful things, but that's not what we're here to discuss. Enigma's back. Yes, but,
Enigma. Welcome back.
You have
Wow.
1 hit point, Enigma.
Oh,
maybe we should
how
all
are you
take a
feeling?
nice
Do you-
long rest, and after the pizza, of course. Delicious,
I
delicious
can actually taste wine again.
Yes.
Yes.
So you head
you
down.
can actually get drunk
um,
again.
You get the wine. You get the pizza, because that's a thing in Waterdeep, and you have a bit of a feast.
Just ran.
Savra leaves on her way to go back to the Hall of Justice.
Oh,
in
but before
Obaya.
you leave,
Yeah.
sorry, I just have to go to the yawning portal to figure out the next steps of getting my paladin ship back. So okay, that's where we left that, right?
She said she would send him to the Yawning
The
Portal to
yawning
meet you
schnitzel.
there.
Okay, great.
So when did you want to meet there?
Right.
Tomorrow maybe 2 p.m. because we need a long
Okey-dokey.
rest, and it's been a long day. But,
All right. She said it's a halfling fellow who,
Right.
big full beard, with brown hair.
Well, thank you so much, and I also want to say thank you to all of my friends for understanding what I've gone through. You know, Enigma's come back from a very dark place, and I came back from a very dark place. So I just thank you for understanding and sticking with me through a very difficult time where I definitely didn't murder anyone, especially not. I know there were no murders, and there's certainly no. I'll just stop talking right now.
Yeah, I didn't never throw a body out the window that Greyhide put there. That
Yeah, nothing
You
of the
do
kind.
take a quick look behind your place. Yep, body's still there.
he was fat.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, Sarah, so nice to see
Yeah.
you. While I'm ushering her out, I'm just gonna say, you know, Sarah, you're very hard on yourself.
Fitz, Joffrey.
You really are so heroic and so buxom, and you just have so much going for you, and you're just this beautiful, warlike paladin, and I know that you're sad about that thing with the fire that gave you the scar that makes you think you're not worthy of the light, but you're so fantastic.
You also need to give an internal monologue about this. So what is Fitz really thinking in his head as he says this?
Yes, this is what he was just going to say. I think you... And and honestly, anytime you want to crush the head of a man between your thighs, I would love to be the half-drow that has its head between there, because you really need to take care of self-care. You probably could moisturize slightly more often because you deserve it. You really
It's never gonna happen. I just don't. I don't think it's gonna happen, Fitz.
Go ahead and
He's
roll
out of your league.
a persuasion at disadvantage because of your internal monologue.
Yeah,
Someone ruined it
I
for
was
you.
just gonna tell her that he was doing a good job. That got out of hand very quickly. Disadvantage. We've
Lots
got a
of persuasions
13
today.
and a... Yeah, so that's... Oh, worse. We've got a 10.
She looks at you and says, Fitz, Joffrey, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not ready. I have to devote myself to the order for now.
Of course. Totally understand that.
But she continues to leave. You don't even have to do an insight check. That was like a, oh yeah, it's me, not you thing.
Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. I shouldn't have said that line about moisturizing. I think that really turned her off of me.
Well,
She's
there.
back.
Obaya also leaves, unless you do anything with that.
So long, Obama. Thanks again.
Who is this Obama? And what does he do? Anyways, I would go. Let me know if you need anything else. I will do most things for free, but resurrection is quite expensive, so I am sorry, my friends. I cannot usually do that for free.
Well, do you want to join us for a
course,
free orgy tonight?
You're inviting Obama?
Yeah.
She looks at you and says, no. Looks at Fitz and shakes her head and walks away.
Well, I think all of your chances just went out the window there, Fitz, with Sabra.
I was doing well with Obaya, but I guess that wasn't...
I gotta say, Enigma, I'm
Well-
quite surprised you being at 1 hit point, because, that's how we talk. You being at 1 hit point, still being up for this. Well done,
I mean, could we actually maybe do it tomorrow night? Because I am a little bit exhausted and I'm not a creature anymore, so I'm not really.
You know what? You need some sleep tonight. I mean, if you want, we could just snuggle and stuff, But or I could just,
Snuggle.
Yes, of course.
I'm just not up for the wild shit that we're gonna do tomorrow night.
No gang bangs on 1 hit point. That's basically
Right.
the Waterdeep etiquette, I would say.
Right. Because at that point, one little nibble goes astray, and then you're dead all over again.
Then you're doing death saves again after that, So, yeah, we've been
not the
through a
best.
lot. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice. Yeah, that's what I think of every time I hear Hall of Justice as well.
I didn't even think about that.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice. Why do they keep inviting Aquaman? He was so useless in the Super Friends. He's not the cool Aquaman of today.
He was good in Justice League.
In Justice
Snyder
League,
Cut.
yeah, but in the old Super Friends cartoon, he was he could talk to fish while everyone else had real powers,
Yeah.
I mean...
Okay, so you do a long rest. You finish the day. It is going to bed a little early, but that's fine.
I don't go to bed.
Okay.
Okay.
I certainly do.
Right.
I'm tired.
Go for it. What is Fitz
hang
do?
on.
What's Fitz doing?
Enigma and Greyhide, are you guys snuggling or are you sleeping in separate beds? That's an important detail.
We're always in the same bed.
Oh, of course. Well, that's good. I feel
But
like
we're
before
snuggling.
you
I'm
guys go to
I'm
bed,
curled
like,
up in I'm curled up in a ball right now, and so there's no. If you want to, you could probably, I'm sort of huddled up under the covers, and like Enigma's next to me. I don't have a leg draped over or anything, like that. So if you wanted to sneak in and do something revolting, or attempt to, do whatever you got to do. So.
Well, Fitz, do you need a good cuddle tonight?
Oh, I feel like we've made a lot of really great progress, but I'm just gonna go out for a quick walk.
All right. Fine.
I'm really happy you're back, Enigma and Greyhide. I mean, by God, yesterday both of you were evil, and today both of you aren't. It's wonderful.
Well,
I just have to go drag my balls.
technically, the vampire thing didn't affect her free will, so but whatever.
Yeah, she was a little sketchy before. That's Mark saying. That's not Greyhide saying, but even before vampire, she was a bit of a. She was pretty fiery, so yeah.
Fiery, yes. She would have mugged that cab driver either way. Let's be honest.
That was not me. That was my vampirism, whatever weird shit.
True.
I'm a very great person, and everything shitty that I did to you guys before was definitely.
Totally because.
Do me a favor. Roll a deception.
I'm really good at this. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
It actually sounds legit.
So you guys can trust me. You can.
Wow, Enigma, that suddenly I find myself to you so much. That's amazing.
Rolls blatant lie.
Yeah. Totally believe it.
That was funny.
Oh my God.
Somewhere, Fig is doing a facepalm right now. I just know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Double.
In her room, alone, wishing she was being cuddled. That's what
She is
she's
being
doing.
cuddled, I think, by Angelo.
By Angelo.
But it's
So what
all
does-
it's all very chaste and wholesome right now. They have a long courtship process, as they said.
God,
but,
they're
Angelo is
so
definitely-
wholesome. It's sinning.
yes.
Yeah, it's weird.
So what is Fitz doing?
So I totally believe Enigma that it was all because of a vampire, and I bid them a very fond good night. And then I head over to that rooftop that Felric hangs out at sometimes, and I use my flying boots. Do I have to roll for that to see how messy it is?
Nah, you're used to using it at this point.
So I use my flying
If you're not
boots
under
and
a time crunch or anything, yeah.
Yeah, just casually sort of look around, make sure nobody's watching, and then float up to the rooftop and head over to
actually
see
is
if
there.
Felric's.
He's sitting.
Oh.
He's sitting on the ledge, looking out at the ocean.
Hey, Felric. Been a couple days. How
Yeah.
how you been?
Sorry I got angry last time. It's just people who live in this world don't live in the Underdark. They don't know the extremes of things.
Right. Sure. I mean, I've seen just snippets from, my weird dreams about you and John Axel being tortured each other, so, I totally get that that's really intense.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah,
How
about that.
how do you know
What?
that? Only Jarlaxle knows that.
Well, yes. Remember I said that there was this goddess who...
Why would a goddess show
me-
you that? Torture.
Yeah, I would that, and it was really strange because, like, at first I was him and I was being tortured. It was you and I was being tortured, and it was just, maybe she just wants to see me get tortured. It was extremely kinky. But,
You were him.
Yes, I was.
By
What?
by Mistress Baronray.
That sounds likely. It was a drow woman with a rod of tentacles, so probably. Yeah, it's pretty messed up that that's his mother, But yeah, I've also been wondering why the goddess decided to show me the both of you being tortured horribly. Really not sure.
It is weird.
Yeah.
She didn't tell you?
No, not really. She said that this was something I had to understand. So, no. Not really. Yeah. So,
what are you doing here?
Right. I mean, I apologize for being forward last time. I realized that was probably a little inappropriate, but I've been thinking a lot about Jalaxel and his plans for this war, and I'd like to talk to him. I'd like to have a chat. Yes, well, he thinks that the right thing to do is to go down there and kill everybody, and I don't
Just
think
the matriarchy.
there's got to be a... Yes, well, yes.
I mean, it's
But,
basically
they're not...
like everybody in power, but yeah.
I mean, they're not all evil. You aren't. You were female.
I've repented. Jarlaxle made sure I repented. It actually took...
Yes,
There's actually a red wizard that
what's
did
up?
it. Believe it or not.
Really?
It was a long ritual. I think it was an hour or so. But I went in as a woman and came out like this. And
Wow.
Jarlaxle told me I was purified. And he's right.
I think the part of you that was evil, part of you that was told to do evil things, not the part of you that was a woman. I don't think your woman was evil. I don't mean that in a biological sense, like your literal woman parts. I mean like your psychological woman parts were not evil.
Roll of persuasion.
Uh-oh. I remember how this went last time. 20.
Ooh.
20. A little bit better.
I mean, I can see why you would say that. Women are different up here. So what do you want? You want to talk to Jarlaxle? Is that why you came?
Yeah. I mean, well, yes. I mean, I always like to see you. I don't know if you really see me, but I figured to talk to Jarlaxle and try to convince him out of a massive war. War
How
is just so
would you like
messy.
to see me? How would you like to see me? And she takes out the ring.
Wow.
She has it in her hand.
Any way you would like, really. How? Yes. I don't have
You
to
don't
talk
have
to
a preference?
Jarlaxle. I mean, I think you look great with the ring on. I just wish you could still be a drow at the same time. But
roll
Yes.
roll an intelligence check.
what was that?
Or no, roll an Arcana check.
Okay. 13.
Okay. You think to use your detect magic at least with a 13, and
Right.
and you cast detect magic, and you see she does have some type of magic on her. Her entire body is some sort of magic. Without the ring on.
Right.
but with a 13, that's all you notice. He says, he puts on the ring. I always feel like being like this around you. Even though Jarlaxle hates it.
Well, I will not tell him. And I lean in,
And in the morning?
to give... yeah. Lean in to give and then probably wake up in the on the roof.
Yep, you're there the whole night. You wake up. Both of you wake up. It's the next morning.
It should be noted that at no point does Fitz penetrate or be penetrated. That's something that, and I don't know, is that something found? Would that point be pressed? Or just okay?
This is
sure,
me
and-
face palming.
I mean, there's a
Felric doesn't
specific
ask.
reason for it. What's that? Doesn't ask?
Felric will say, I guess the ring is just an illusion. You don't actually want to do that with a guy.
Well, no, it's not that. It's not. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess my father told me that once you do that with someone, you are then a slave to what they want. So everyone I've seduced in my entire life, I have never been gone quite all that way, and my first time was with the goddess, but because I was dying, so I had to make a contract. So now I have to do whatever she wants because I penetrated her. So that's my life now, and that's but but I've already got one contract. I can't take on
Your father's
second
right.
slave owner, right?
Your father's right. That
Right.
is the way women are.
Well, exactly. So that's why, I had this friend who came on to me and she was in our group and I totally had to reject her because I couldn't possibly, I'm already in one contract with the goddess and she totally misunderstood, Yeah. But that's...
Anyways, it's
She's...
go ahead. Sorry.
She's not as, I'm more into you, Felric,
More into me than your goddess?
No, can't be. Sorry, then...
Oh, the other.
Yes.
The other one.
Right.
The
yes, that.
Enigma, the vampire?
How did you know? Oh, she's not a vampire anymore either.
Really? Well, that's what
Although
she says.
I feel like I can almost hear her voice in my head, but I can't quite. I think it was muted for some reason. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's stay the night. And you do sleep together on the top of the roof. The view and the atmosphere makes up for the fact that there's no real bed up there.
Oh,
And-
that's adorable.
And you wake up to the bright morning. Oh wait, I got something for this. Wait for it. Bright morning. As you look up in the sky.
It's glorious.
Wow.
And Felric simply says, takes off the ring after you're both awakened and says, "We can go to Jarlaxle as you want."
Now?
And
Oof.
now.
Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah.
And
Can we get coffee on the way? I'm a little. I usually caffeinate before I do things.
I'm taking my long rest.
yeah, everybody can take a long rest. Is there anything that Greyhide or Enigma wanted to do in the morning? Specifically?
I just want to taste a mojito and enjoy it. No, mimosa. Mimosa.
So you go down into the tavern and immediately get Angelo to make you an alcoholic beverage.
Angelo,
Yes, my dear Enigma. I can make you anything on the menu, whatever you want.
can you please make me a breakfast sandwich and a mimosa?
For you, absolutely. I make you 2 mimosa.
Yay!
Oh, it's wonderful.
Alrighty.
I'm
No,
also,
nothing in particular for me. I'm just very excited about the day. I'm very happy that Enigma's not a vampire, and I'm excited about the prospect of removing this curse from the gauntlet.
According to Jessica
Right.
Never was a vamp.
Chinking, she never was.
She'll be with the
As far as we
mimosa.
know, never was a vampire.
Never.
Not once.
Also, I'm going to tell Felric. Oh, I totally forgot something. I have to help Greyhide try to get his powers back today. Can we, maybe I can come to you again, and then we can go see Jarlaxle later, if that's, if you're into that.
There's no rush. Yeah, come whenever.
Cool.
Do you need help with whatever you're doing?
If you'd like, we can always use help. I mean, you never
technically,
know,
my
you-
job is to spy on you and watch what you're doing. So yeah.
Huh?
Well, sure, yeah. Come on. It'd be great. Can always use an extra sword, and you are quite good with sword.
Yeah. Also with my gun.
Right. Oh, you didn't see that I meant that as a sexual innuendo. Very
Oh.
good. Carry on.
Oh.
No, that's fine.
Well, you
So
do
we
put a
head back.
wad in the gun and then you blow the wad. But
All right.
anyways, I think we'll end it there at that. Yes, you did just see a Muppet Tenchi. That is Angelo,
That's
the cook,
Angelo,
the
yes.
chef of Troll Skull.
All right.
But next time we will pick up from there. We'll probably head into the Undermountain, meet the guide, and Crit says play the Pornhub theme song. No,
And we got a few people staying with us to watch the Bloody Baxters now. Is that
Right.
right?
yeah.
So I saw a few people were interested. So yeah.
I'm
who
going to
else?
put the link. Let me get rid of this. I'm going to put the link in the chat.
Okay.
Actually, let me just kick out.
All
the-
right. First 10
I'll
people.
put the link in the chat, and whoever wants to join us for that can join us.
Right on.
Come, father. Come, daddy.
How do I get the link? I think I do it like this. Should I play outro first, or does it even matter now? I guess I should play outro.
No,
right?
do the outro. Yeah, we love it.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Outro. The link's in the chat. Whoever the first 6 to join can watch Bloody Baxters,
Come,
the
daddy.
private showing of it.
Jesus, Rena.
Outro.
What?